Sounds good. I used to eat those all the time. All right, so kind of in our last game, a lot didn't really. Well, some things happened. You guys, trying to remember everything now. I was just watching the episode. You guys finished. You guys started off. You're at the yawning portal. The party ended. You on your way home. Hunter flew over to the dock and had some moments of reflection while you guys headed off to the uncle's, and that's where you found this bottle of perfume that apparently only Shepard can smell. Nobody else can smell anything when they whiff it, except for Shepard. Then moving forward, you guys went and did some shopping. I believe Hunter has something, an item that he kind of went out and purchase that was going to be ready. Joda, what did you get? I don't remember.
We agreed that we would basically take a break for the week, and then I could tell you what I want.
Okay, so all right, so what is it?
So this is the thing. So I wrote down some item. I want to be able to afford the item. Is there any way that I could speak to someone who could give me an idea for how much some of these items might cost?
Yeah. You know, I'm just going to do this. Let me just look up something real quick. Instead of having to go and tell you every single one, I'm just going to give you the list that I have of prices. Makes it easier, so you don't have to waste your time either trying to figure out what you can afford.
Right.
Let's see.
I mean, I have a small.
And when you're ready, I have a relatively large item I'd like to sell.
Going in, never mind. I was gonna say, never mind. Gotta be good. Alright, I put it into Discord called Sane Magical Prices. That's the list I go by.
I have seen this before. Let's see what we got here. Can you give me can you maybe go to somebody else and I'll come back to me?
Yeah. Kurgan.
Yeah, I'd like to, assuming, and I'm last chance, I'm assuming, Hunter, you are not interested in that red dragon armor that I made.
No, I'd appreciate it, but it's not my style.
Okay. Then I'd like to find some place where I could, preferably not the dwarven smith that I sold just the red dragon, you know, the raw scale to. I'd like to find some place where I can sell off that suit of red dragon armor.
Okay. So you're gonna just go try to find like a what are they called? Place where you buy armor.
An armorer.
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 Yeah. Let's see.
And if anybody with a halfway decent persuasion and or charisma skill would like to accompany me, that would not be turned down.
I'm sorry, what are you looking for again?
I'm off to sell my red dragon scale armor.
Need someone with charisma?
Well, I mean, if there's ever gonna be any haggling done, it's not gonna be done by me.
So
No, give me more money.
Is anyone going with them?
I guess I can go, Sir Kurgan.
Your company would be welcome, lass.
Okay. So you find a place called Blingo and Finn's Armory. When you come inside, you see that there is an old shopkeeper. He is halfling. His name is Blingo. So when you walk in, he's banging away at some piece of metal, and he looks up and he sees you and he says, "Well, I'll be if it ain't the chosen one or the heroes of Elturel that come into my store. Isn't this a sight?"
We are the heroes of Elturel.
He says, "I know who you are. I know everything that goes around in this town. I hear it all. So what can I do for you?"
I'm gonna take out the suit of armor. I'm gonna lay it down on the counter.
It's like massive, and he's so little. He's
I made this myself.
Well, isn't this a fine piece of work? I mean, I could have probably done a little bit better, but it's nice. And why do you bring it to me? Need something repaired?
Nope, I'm looking to sell it.
Oh. I mean, what do you want to get rid of it for?
Well, as you can see, and I point to the plate mail that I'm wearing. I'm already wearing some adamantine plate mail, and I don't be needing the red dragon scale. If it protects against fire, but I've already got that naturally because of my faith. And well, I don't be needing a second suit of armor.
He says, "Okay, so what do you want for it?"
Oh, that's a really good question. Probably something I should have thought of.
How much will you take it for?
A suit of regular plate mail armor would be between 1,000 and 2,000 gold, I'm thinking. And this is a specialty item, which I would think would make it more valuable. The noble folk of the city would be more than happy to be walking around wearing
one
a
of the
suit
red
of plate.
dragons that was supposed to destroy the world. This town.
So regular dragon scale mail is considered magical, and I'm not considering this magical since you can't make magical items, so it doesn't require attunement. So it's not going to be the same. All right, it's just not going to be the same.
I'm just hoping he doesn't know that.
Oh, I mean, I'll roll for it, but I mean, he would most likely know for it, so he would have super advantage. I did. There you go. He knows. He's like, well, it is a fine piece of work, but the only thing I have to pay for it really is the dragon scales.
I imagine, though, if you could imagine having this hanging in your shop window. If nothing else, it's gonna get people coming into your shop. At the very least, it's quite the conversation piece that would get the business rolling in.
You got it from the heroes. Plus, it's one of the dragons that we killed.
And you could feel free to use my name.
He's looking it over. He's
even has his initials engraved.
Yeah, give me a persuasion check with advantage from Shepard.
Okay. Can Shepard do a persuasion check with advantage from me?
It has to be yours.
Damn.
But she gave you advantage.
Here we go.
That's good.
Oh! -1, 18.
He says to you, how about I give you 500 gold pieces?
500 gold pieces.
That's a fair price for just dragon scales, but I think I know someone who could turn this into something better.
All right. Done. It's thievery, but it's done.
Yeah, he. Well, then you got yourself a deal, and he puts his hand out to shake it.
Sure.
All right. So yeah, he like drags it off the counter, just smashes on the floor, and he drags it to the back. And then he comes up with a pouch full of coins, and he pops it on the table for you. He goes, "Here you go." It's like,
I'm gonna glance in, make sure it's about the right weight.
yeah, yep. He's
Yeah, Okay.
he says, "I'm pretty sure I can turn this around and get a pretty penny for it. Appreciate it."
I'm sure you can.
All right, you guys head out.
Yep.
Joda.
Okay. I would like to look for a ring of protection.
Okay.
Yeah. 3,500 gold.
Seeing if it's a super. Okay. Okay. So they would do the whole downtime activity thing, or you have to do the roll.
Yes.
So I believe that was what was it? A persuasion check?
You also have contacts you can use. I mean, we made a bunch of contacts. Might as well use them.
Yeah. Can I use that as a contact?
Yes.
Done with the armor. Damn it.
You contact one of your contacts. You walk. Are you going to the noble, like a noble? Or who?
Yes. Well, no, more like a merchant, right?
Okay.
Like a someone who deals in magical items,
All right.
or like a wizard, somebody who would have access to magic.
All right. Let me see.
Can I spend gold on this search as well?
Yes. That gives you a higher chance. But we'll say, since you're using a contact, the name is Divine Wizard.
I would also like to bring Shepard along with me on this little search, potentially.
So Shepard comes back from her walk with Kurgan. As Joda's just walking out to go shopping. You pick her up and you head over to a female elf wizard. Her name is Dika. You met her at the Yawning Portal. She was one of your contacts. She has a fair appearance with matted auburn hair and amber eyes. She wears a tailored clothing and wields a quarterstaff and darts. So, I guess as you guys were talking at Yawning Portal, she would have probably said like she's always at this library. I would assume like studying. She told you during that night that she was there because she's trying to free herself from an ancient curse. And so she's been at this library studying. So when you guys show up, you do find her, like she said, and she is, you see her sitting at a table all by herself, and just books all over it, covered.
Oh, my lady Dika, it is such a pleasure to see you again.
She kind of like looks up. I'm sorry, was I making noise again?
Nope.
Oh, you. Oh, hi.
Hello. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Oh, same here. Are you here to study?
I was actually hoping that you could help me in securing a ring of protection.
Oh, she goes, I mean, I think I know a few people around town who might be able to get you one.
Indeed. I would also be curious to hear more about this curse that afflicts you and how maybe we could potentially help you in freeing yourself from some.
I mean, this really wasn't a. She goes. She says, "It's an old family curse. It's not too crazy, but I'm just trying to get rid of it. It's more of a pain than anything."
Fair enough. Well, if you ever require any assistance, am
She says, I really appreciate it, but I really wouldn't want to get you involved."
fair enough.
She says, how can I reach you?
Oh, well, I have residence here in town, and I will tell her where I live. You're obviously welcome to come visit. Also, if I'm not there, I'm almost always at the Temple of Agma. Although I will be setting out on a quest shortly in order to visit the cursed realm of Barovia, which I plan on saving and releasing its people from eternal damnation. So
You truly
that's
are
gonna
an
be happening.
adventurer.
You
I
can
don't know.
say that again.
She
Been
says,
to hell and back again, literally.
I've always wanted to be an adventurer, but with this family curse, it just probably wouldn't be a good idea.
I don't recommend it. It's I can barely afford anything. I just saved like 1,000,000 people. it's but it's rewarding in other ways.
She says, well, this ring is gonna cost you. They're not cheap if you can't afford
Well,
anything.
I do have actually this I plan on spending the totality of my gold on acquiring this ring, which I hope uh, helped to save my life.
Oh, I
Often.
understand. Okay, so yeah, she takes your information and she goes, I also have this. And she grabs a piece of paper. She goes, it's, I forget what they're called. It's like a little mail piece of paper. You write the person's name in a message and just throw it and it flies over to them. She goes, I can send you this when if I find anything, but I'm pretty positive I can.
Oh, okay. Oh, excellent. Is this still going to require a roll?
Not to find it because you used the contact, so it's but you'll still have to pay for it, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm like, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Does this still require me to do the whole?
Well, it's still gonna take a while, like the whole technically this would be the downtime 10
Okay.
day, yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you
Alright.
so much. It's been a pleasure.
It was of course, and it was a pleasure to see you again.
Best of luck on freeing yourself from this curse.
Thank you. And then she goes back into the books and she starts reading. Okay.
I have cursed a lot of people.
Gunter, is there anything you were doing?
I'm probably going to pick up my stuff. Eventually, I'm going to probably throw the scroll of remove curse at Joda. Just be like, here,
Just like
stop being
hits
a
me in the
jerk.
face, like slides down. I'm like, oh, like I'll pick it up and take a look at it, and realize that it is a what is it again?
Scroll of remove curse.
Scroll of remove curse. I'm like, well, thank you, Hunter. I really appreciate this, and
And he just walks away.
like, don't cast hold person on me anymore in combat though. But thank you.
What is Shepard gonna be doing?
I think I would be just like shadowing Joda around town, and wherever he goes, I would go.
Okay.
Oh, I will say Hunter will probably, for the rest of the time, because he's really bored, he will probably use one of the contacts he made to enter a fighting ring.
Okay. You looked it up?
There is a
Yeah, I was
downtime ability for fighting. Yeah.
I was just seeing if you already had it. So it's the not training. Pit fighting. So pit fighting. The character must make a series of checks with a DC determined at random based on the quality of the opposition that the character runs into. A big part of the challenge in pit fighting lies in the unknown nature of the character's opponents. The character makes 3 checks: strength, athletics, dexterity, acrobatics, and a special constitution check that has a bonus equal to a roll the character's largest hit die. A roll of the character's largest hit die. Okay. This roll doesn't spend that die. If desired, the character can replace one of these skill checks with an attack roll using one of the character's weapons.
Wow, this is a lot more complicated than I thought.
The DC for each of the checks is 5 plus 2d10. Generate a separate DC for each one. Okay. Consult the pit fighting results table to see how the character did. All right. So, let's see.
Let me pull this up on a separate screen here.
So, okay, you find your... Oh, these are all... you find your contact. He was a... He was a male dwarf fighter. His name is Thrinnen. He has a rugged appearance. He has long silver hair and blue eyes. He wears a breastplate and wields a long sword and a blowgun. He also has a bear that follows him around called Sigfie. You find him at the pit fighting place where he's always at practicing and fighting and doing his thing, while his bear just like kind of loungily like follows him everywhere.
Thrinnen, I'm bored.
Hunter, good seeing you. What brings you here? You ready to fight?
Yeah, bored. Let's fight. Let's do this shit.
He says, all right, what do you got to put down?
I have to put... Oh, God. You people use gold, don't you? Throw in 200 gold. Sure, why not?
All right. I don't know if you actually had to, but that's always what they say. Oh, yeah, you do have to put something, don't you?
Doesn't say anything about putting anything down,
Yeah,
but I imagine...
All right, so... I guess you just lose in or nothing. All right, so he's like, I'll put your name in, and he goes up, and you see like there's a pit, and people are just fighting, and they have the spectators and everything talking about them as they're doing it. So it's gonna be a little while before you guys get to go on, because there's like a little list. But you guys get on the list. If there's anything you wanted to talk about in between, he's just like drinking and practicing and. Being rowdy.
How do you people do it? Just sit around half this time.
He says, "Nah, we are hot. Sometimes we do some work and help people out, you know."
Okay, yeah, I get that.
It's not a glamorous life, but it's a fun life. Get to fight every day. I don't know how to play a tough guy.
All right.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hunter will probably just sit there and be just like itching to actually fight get some of these feelings out of his head.
All right, and then you hear it. All right, next up, directly from hell, we have Hunter facing off with Thurnan, and everyone's like starts roaring. They introduce you as Hunter, one of the saviors of Elturel, blah blah blah. They do that whole thing. Yeah. And you guys get up there. He's like, now don't you, what am I looking for? Don't you,
Oh, any punches?
yeah, don't you hold any punches. I want this to be a real fight. Never fought one of you before. He's like, and I've always wanted to.
We get to go and watch him fight.
I don't think he told anyone.
Oh,
Did
come
you,
on.
Hunter? Did you tell them you were going to fight, or would you have just left?
I probably be like, I'm going to fight. Bye.
Yeah. So you guys.
Definitely get the lineup card in the Daily Mail or whatever. Find the local newspaper with the.
I mean, if he said it, then yeah, you guys could have followed it. So who did any of you guys who followed him or who went?
I went.
I'll go look. I'll go watch.
All right, so the three of you are all in the you see it, yeah, the group of people out there watching.
I got 10 gold on the dwarf.
On the dwarf? Yeah,
On
I'll
the
bet.
dwarf.
Yeah, no, I got, yeah. He's fighting a dwarf, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but he's a tough dwarf. He's not like a little weakling. And so yeah, they get in, they introduce each other, they introduce him as like this returning champion all the time, and ding ding ding, and you guys start fighting. So give me your first athletics check, and I will roll. Oh wait. Okay, so anyway, did I roll this right? Yes, I did. He gets up there. Kurgan's like, yeah, I'm routing for the dwarf. He gets up there. He's like, rah! And he just goes to swing and he misses. And Hunter, you just knock him in the face. And he like stumbles back. He only got a 9.
All right. Probably replace the dexterity with the attack roll, like it says.
Okay.
Which I believe is just probably what you call it, an unarmed attack, probably. I don't know.
No, with one of your weapons. It's a.
Oh, okay. Probably not the +1 weapon.
Let me bring you over to.
Yeah, I have a +1 weapon. I feel like it's a +1 weapon. But
I guess the question is it a bare knuckle brawl or is it a weapon in a match?
I guess they would have maybe practice weapons, because it's a real city, so I don't think they're gonna let people get killed. They have laws here. It's not like a.
Use like a regular javelin roll.
Yeah, there's no killing in Waterdeep. So that is your. Oh my God, there's no way I could get these DCs. I was gonna try to see if I could find some like ring music or something. Okay, next DC. He's like, all right. He's like, you got that one, but you're not gonna get this one. And he goes to swing, and then again, you just knock him in the face, and he stumbles back. And this time he's like wobbling. You guys are going at it for a while, but yeah, he gets a few punches in, but you just keep getting those headshots. You're just too big for him. You're tall, and he's having a hard time. He's like, oh, you look tougher. I mean, you're tougher than you look. And he's starting to stumble. So now, what is the third one we have to do? I'm trying to understand.
It's Constitution plus your hit die. So
what is your hit die?
I'm looking that up right now.
D10.
Paladin, I think it's a 10. Yeah, so it would be D20 +4 +10.
It's a special Constitution check that's a bonus equal to a roll of the character's largest hit die.
Oh, equal to the roll. Okay.
Yeah.
So I roll a D10. So it's a
Yeah.
D20 plus a D10 plus 4. Oh. At least that one was reasonable. 13.
13. All right. And then this last time, you go to do another one of those punches into his head, but he sees your signature move coming, and he like just ducks, and then he runs and he grabs you by your ankles and legs, and he tips you over, and he's like, I got one, and yeah, he gets that point. So you get 2 successes, and you win 100 gold pieces. He puts out his hand to lift you back up, and he's like, that was one of the best fights I've ever had.
Well, at least I'm a little less bored. Thank you for that, Durnan.
He's like, anytime, come back. I would love to fight you again. Yeah, so you guys are in the audience. You just see him, pretty much he beat the crap out of this dwarf. He won. But at the very end, the dwarf got one little lucky punch in, and then the crowd goes wild.
I say, way to go, Hunter. You made us proud. Joda, pay up. You owe me 10 gold.
Oh, me 10 gold.
But I don't know what you're talking about. I said, I got 10 gold against the dwarf.
No, you said you had 10 gold on the dwarf.
No, I don't think I said that. I said I got 10 gold against the dwarf.
Give me 10 gold.
Why would I be betting against my own party member? I give Joda 10 gold.
Awesome.
Well, it's good to try out these mechanics at least.
Yeah, that's fun.
I'll buy dinner for everyone.
Aye, that you will.
And so after the fight, Hunter's probably a little tired, maybe worked up for an appetite. So you guys go out to eat. Where are you going? Or yeah, is Hunter even going with them? He seems to be doing his own thing all the time.
What the hell?
What are we getting? Let's get some. What is that? I want some Kalimshan food. You know, something a little spicy, Middle Eastern.
Aye.
Okay.
Maybe they've got one of those around. You know, waffle cart, whatever. You know, I'm
Shawarma.
Oh. I don't know if I have a waffle cart generator.
I prefer something a little more upscale if possible. You know. Yeah, you know, I don't know.
Okay.
Memnon, Kalimport. Maybe not. I don't know. Just give me some food. Something that isn't gonna like gross me out.
There's a big sign that says food. We eat it.
Yep. It's not from hell. It's amazing.
All right. Yeah, you find.
It's better because of
Food.
all those. Anyway.
You find a okay, yeah, you find a place that has looks like there's some, you see a bunch of fancy people going inside, some nobles. So you would assume like this is a fancy place to eat. It's called MOSE, and it has like a little apostrophe over the E.
Mosey.
Do you enter?
Yeah, we enter.
Okay.
Aye.
Oh, can you?
What you? I can't hear you, Joda.
I was gonna say, how inappropriately dressed are we for this?
I mean, they're all dressed up like in nobles' clothes, yeah, and you guys are not. So, I mean, you're wearing wizard robes, so I feel like a wizard robes are. I don't know. I always see you in nice wizard robes for some reason, but I would assume Hunter and Kurgan would not be dressed for this place.
Hunter still got
I'm
some
wearing my finest armor.
I don't think it matters. We go in.
Okay. So would you?
Let them say something.
Aye.
All right. So you go in and you see this halfling female. Her name is Mose, and then she's like a little frantic, running around. She's wearing nice clothes, but you can see she's like trying to keep everyone happy. All these nobles. So she looks a little frantic. and she sees you, and she says, "Oh, no adventures in here. Go to Yawning Portal. This place is for nobles. You can't afford these food." And
I just like pull out like a handful of gold.
she says, she goes, she sees it, and she hesitates, and she goes, "Maybe we can find something for you in the back."
Is there a bar area?
This place does have a bar. It's not like a big bar. It's more like one of those little corner side bars where they make a
bar.
Just where I want to be.
So
Like we're gonna sit over there. I don't even. Just like that's where we're gonna.
yeah. So as you like kind of walk by, she's like, she just kind of gives up and she just starts going back into helping people and tells one of the waiters go and assist you. But you go to the bartender and he sees you. So
Big Pegasus head through the window.
Greetings, bartender, barkeep.
yeah, he trying to see.
Waiters.
So you go to the bar. And behind the counter is just trying to get a male elf. He's very pleasant in appearance. He has thick red hair and sharp brown eyes. He wears well-made clothing. And when you sit down, he's a little surprised to see you all, especially Kirkin and Hunter and Shepard. How is Shepard? Like, what does Shepard look like right now with this group?
I'm pretty sure she's still wearing her her armor and stuff. Like nothing's really changed. Her hair's in a bun now. Everything's like a little bit tidier.
Okay. And he's, well, we don't get many of you here for sure.
What, dwarves? I can imagine.
He doesn't even.
Or, you know,
He doesn't even look down at you, Kurgan. He's just looking at Joda.
Done
I'm
here.
like, well, you know, we happen to be quite exceptional adventurers. Um, Perhaps you've heard of how we saved the El Terrell recently, and I just inherited a very nice manor in the Northward, Seaward, in the Seaward, I think. Yes.
It was more in the middle between the north and the sea, so yeah.
Yeah, Seaward. I'm gonna tell him Seaward anyway. In the Seaward, and you know, my buddy here just succeeded in besting the champion of the what do we call it? The arena.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The pit.
The pit, which probably is also unusual. But I also happen to be a fabulously powerful wizard, so you know things happen.
He says, "I'm happy for you."
I'm happy for myself. I'm happy for you. I'm glad that you get to share our company tonight. And I just like put 10 gold down in the bar and I'm like, let's just get some drinks going, appetizers, you know. Let's do it up. The full Monty. What are your specials tonight?
He says, "So we have some chestnut bread and curd cheese with a mug of mead. That is 1 gold piece. We have a roasted beetroot with a mug of cider. That is 2 gold pieces. And then we have a vegetable stew with a mug of cider, which is...
Have you not got anything with some meat in it?
5 silver pieces.
The
The vegetable stew that I just mentioned.
Has
meat in it?
No, you said it does. Oh, you said does or does not have meat in it.
Have you not got anything that's got meat in it? I don't know why I've become Scottish all of a sudden.
He says, "This is a vegetarian restaurant, sir."
Oh, Jesus.
Of course it is.
I'm just like, we'll take one of each.
It is the new thing. Everyone's doing
I'm gonna
it.
I'm gonna go outside and kill something.
I'm like, yeah, never mind. Let's just go to the falafel cart and I'll just get up. Let's get out of here. Even though that's
Right.
not the falafel that has meat in it. Right.
But he already took the 10 gold off the bar that you put there.
I'm like, all right, fine. Just just give me one of all of them to go. All right, just let's
I mean,
have
we
let's
could just get the drinks and then get the falafel after.
yeah, let's get the drinks. Suddenly, I'm impatient with this whole process. I'm like, I don't even know what's happening.
Let's get 10 gold worth of drinks.
He says, "Of course," and then he like kind of turns and he starts to do something else for a while. and then he starts making one drink, and he's just doing it like really nonchalantly. And
like this is not assisting your tip making process. I can tell you that much. And I happen to be very philanthropic.
and he puts a mug of mead down. Here's one. And he goes back. Starts to make the next one. Comes back.
He's got attention to detail.
Yeah. He's doing it just how they do it, really nice and slow, and taking his time, making the drinks. It's not in anyone's rush, but so it takes him probably a couple minutes while you guys are sitting there talking, and then he puts all the drinks down.
You might as well bring the vegetable stew.
It's gonna take him forever to peel that. I don't.
Well, I hope this guy's not making it. They got to have a kitchen, right?
I mean, it seems like he's making the mead. So
I like stew.
He says, "In fact, we do make the mead here."
See, look at that.
I grab one of the mugs and I see how this mead tastes.
It's delicious.
Okay, excellent. I'm like, all right, fine. We're in. I'm just in it now. I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. Give me one of everything. Just.
All right, so yeah, as you guys are decided to order in, he takes he puts the orders through. You can hear people in this place just like chatting and looking over at you guys a lot. The owner, Mose, she does come over and she goes, "I'm sorry, I didn't know who you were earlier." She's like, "Please forgive me. Of course you're welcome here."
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I know. I can tell why you would be apprehensive.
I just don't like to make the customers uneasy. They see weapons and they get a little, squirmy.
Honestly, in the long run, we'll probably draw more business than repel, but I'm not sure that's true. How do we smell? I'm like, is Kurgan ripe today?
Yes.
Hunter
I didn't want to say anything.
Hey, Kurgan is always right.
Like you see the smell radiation coming off of us. Or just like,
yeah, she's like,
we'll try to shower before we show up next time. And it's a long day. Huh?
Is there anything you can do about the smell, though?
Oh no.
Hey.
Oh wait, can I press the digitation?
Yeah.
I press the digitation. It's clean. I'm just like.
Okay. She was so much better.
Yeah, I have to tell you, after hell, the senses just aren't what they used to be. It kind of burned them to a crisp to smell the constant smell of sulfur, and
Now that Kurgan can't smell himself, his stomach is actually starting to turn because there's just something's not quite right.
The vegetable soup. So all the roasted beetroot comes out, the vegetable stew, the chestnut bread and curd cheese, and they also bring a side of pottage on the house. And she's like, "I hope you like it. These are all my recipes."
Well, the bread and cheese looks excellent.
Yeah, it's like those. It's like a little. It's like the fancy restaurants where it's just like a little piece.
I eat a piece of cheese.
It's like a small little bowl of vegetable stew. A little slice of the bread with some curd cheese just like lightly dribbled on top.
You paid money for
this.
So bland, guys.
Does it taste good?
It's bland.
It tastes delicious.
Like, you guys want to go You guys want to do bang bang? One meal here, another meal somewhere else. Sorry, inside joke.
So yeah, you guys all think it's kind of. I mean, even, I don't know if it's delicious in the sense of their food. So I don't know if like a dwarf would really like it. It's up to you guys to kind of decide. But
don't.
yeah, Shepard thinks it's
I think I
bland,
like
and Joda, you probably would like it. Hunter and
I
Kurgan, you
don't
would.
truck with elven food.
I'm like, I understand why you guys wouldn't appeal to this, but the saffron in the stew is really a nice touch, and it's obvious that they caramelize these chestnuts before using them in the bread. It's it's the subtle touches that really make a difference.
You have a rich taste.
Mm. Indeed, and I just so happen to be rich, so it's working out well for me recently.
Me too, but I guess I don't have that.
No, I get it. Let's go. Let's go eat somewhere else. Let's. You know what? Let's just go down to the yawning portal and just do this all over again because this didn't seem satisfactory in the post pit fight. Mealtime.
That's right. The yawning portal is where this thing is we're supposed to go into anyway.
Why do we have to go to the yawning portal?
Is that
That's-
mind flayer?
We have
The
to
entrance.
go down to the mind flayers.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't want to go right now. I haven't got my ring of protection yet. Unless we are doing that. I don't know. Ring of protection seems great for mind flayer time.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
did
you
you
probably
ask
gotta
her
go
how
talk to
long that's
people.
going to take her to
I
find that person?
I did not.
Can we fast forward?
Yeah, I'm ready to fast forward.
And while we're fast forwarding, I do still want to find some diamond dust for greater restoration spells and revivify spells.
I thought you did that. Oh, was that silver?
I thought I did too. Okay, just making sure that has actually happened.
Because you went to a jeweler, right? I think I remember that.
Okay.
All right, so you guys just want to fast forward. You guys go to the yawning portal, eat the dinner that night. It's like the whole kind of thing where they welcome you back. It's not as big as it was last time because that was when they were all introduced to you. So now they're kind of seeing your own town, but you're still obviously huge, and you have like children coming up to you sometimes and like trying to shake your hand on the streets. But you do have a great time at the yawning portal. If there's it's like a typical night out at a bar, but that was fun. And then it ends the night. Everyone gives their goodbyes. Where do you stay? Are you staying at your uncle's? Or are you staying up in the...
I'll be staying at my uncle's.
Where's Hunter staying?
There's more room up there.
Okay. Shepard
Uncles.
and Kurgan.
I'll stay where everybody else is staying.
Well, Hunter's up at
I'm
the
not
meteor. So Hunter's a little loner. So he
I'm
goes
just
up.
going to the meteor.
Yeah.
I'll go to the meteor.
All right. So you guys separate. Joda and Shepard at the uncle's, and Hunter and Kurgan head back to the meteor. Typical stuff is going on up at the meteor. The uncle questions and asks, how's Joda?
He's the same little asshole he's always been.
Kind of. I'd have to say, I'd have to agree with that. He just made us eat elven food. Oh, no offense.
He looks at you and he says, trust me, none taken. I've had yours. He says, that was offensive.
I don't know what that means. I'm not the bright dwarf.
Is there anything Hunter says or does? Because he's just kind of, when you guys tell him that, he just kind of excuses himself to go back and do his thing.
Oh, how's the red dragon egg thing? You said it'd still take a month or two or something like that?
He says, oh, yes, that probably has at least 6 months before it hatches.
Plenty of time.
Hasn't even started moving yet.
Okay.
He says, I thought about just placing a spell on it to keep it in suspended animation.
I mean, that's what Joda wanted to do, I think.
I just don't really have much strength recently, and I just don't want to use it all up right now.
That's fair.
So yeah, with that, you guys take your night, go back to Joda and Shepard. Are you just crashing?
Yeah.
Aye.
All right, Shepard. Where do you go? Do you take the guest bed? And Joda, what do you do for the night?
We'll make some tea, read some books, play. I don't know. Do you have any proficiencies in games?
I do, yeah. Oh wait,
I don't think I do.
actually no, I don't. I thought I did, but no.
Books it is.
I do have a dice set.
Play dice. Play what? Yahtzee?
Yeah.
Yahtzee it is.
All right. So yeah, you guys are up playing dice. How long do you play, Joda? Because I mean, as you're playing, I would assume you're getting tired. Later it gets.
Yeah, we're
and-
adults.
Yeah,
We
well,
have
I mean,
like midnight.
yeah. So you kind of give me a perception check.
Jeez. Okay. A 10.
All right. So yeah, you and Shepard play some dice. You are getting tired. Shepard, what are you gonna do for the rest of the night?
I think I'm going to just watch. I think I'm gonna just read a book.
All right. So you.
for the night.
Joda's like yawning. Shepard grabs a book and starts to read. Joda? What do you? You notice she's not going to sleep.
I'm like, have you been sleeping lately?
Kind of.
What does kind of mean?
You know, kind of. Just close my eyes, opening them when the sun
Do you
comes
look
up.
sleep deprived?
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna just
Have
read this
you
I've been
been
reading.
speaking to any sort of otherworldly creatures?
No, just you.
Have you sensed the presence of any otherworldly beings around you?
No, I'm alone.
Is there something you're not telling me?
No. Like what?
I want an insight check that.
I mean, you would. It's clear as like. I mean, she said no. She's not really. She's not. She just nothing. She's hiding. I guess.
Okay.
I'm not hiding anything.
Yeah, she's not.
I'm concerned about the fact that
And I'm not
have I
sleeping.
seen her sleep or wake up since we've been back?
I mean, you gave me a bedroom.
Doesn't mean that I've seen you like.
Private.
Unless you're watching her while you're supposed to be sleeping.
It's another Kurgan. It's I know we're like the same age. I mean, you are attractive, but I don't know yet. I'm still figuring out myself.
I'm like, I just get like really like bright red. I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm just like, listen, never mind. I'm just like, you should get some sleep.
I'm gonna take this book up to my room. It's interesting. Good pick.
Okay.
All right.
Run up.
So you guys all retire for the night, and let's check out quick. Yep. What?
Yep. Okay, go ahead. Nope.
No, go.
Hold on.
You're gonna watch me sleep?
Well, I want to see if you're sleeping.
You're
I'm gonna use
creepy.
Find Familiar, and I'm gonna summon a spider.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait till it's like pretty late, like 3 a.m., and I'm gonna go see if she's like.
Remember, if you wait till 3 a.m., you're gonna have to sleep in late to get benefit from a long rest. Otherwise, if you wake up at the same time, Shepard, you won't benefit.
Do I have anything planned for tomorrow? Is tomorrow important in any way?
I don't know.
I don't care.
I mean, we're gonna kind of just fast forward after this, so
Yeah, that's fine.
it's gonna kind of like be like the same
I'll-
thing every night from now until you guys get your
I
stuff.
may have to take a nap. It'll be okay.
All right. So you try. Yeah, you're getting tired. So as it gets later and later, you just see Shepard reading her book. Does Shepard go to sleep? What does she do?
What time is it?
So we'll say it gets up to about 3 a.m. where he's on the point where he's about to pass out because he just can't stay awake anymore.
Yeah, I'll go to my bed and sleep.
All right. Yeah, you see her crawl into bed and go to sleep. And by that time, you're probably like, all right, finally. Pass out.
You're just watching her creepily.
I know, that's so creepy. So
Change into her pajamas, get into under the covers, all that shenanigans.
I respect.
And that's the one she trusts.
He doesn't know.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I guess when you see her start to get into her pajamas or whatever, you stop watching and let her go to sleep. Yeah. And so you guys get your long rests and let's take a 10-minute break and then we'll take back up more of the stuff. That's funny. Be right back. So yeah, you guys all ended up going to sleep. Shepard, throughout the night when you went to sleep, let me turn Gabiru down. Hey. You find yourself suddenly just like you're dreaming, and you find yourself on this it's just darkness all around you, and you just see mist everywhere, and you just when you're there, like you look up, you don't see a sky, you don't see any stars, you just see more mist, and you really can't see that far out. Maybe within 60 feet, it just gets even more misty. And as you're like, what do you do?
Can I start walking forward?
Yeah. Yeah, so you start moving forward, you're looking around, and it's just all mist around you. You look down and you do see, like, it looks like dirt, but it's different. There's something off about it. And so every now and then you might hear something off in a distance. Doom, like doom, doom, like it's walking, and you feel the ground like kind of shake a little bit. And then you kind of hear a whisper, a very light whisper in your ear, and it says, "I see you." And then you like wake up.
Oh my god. Okay. I bolt up, sweaty.
Yes, you have the sense of like since you've been back, like you really haven't felt anything like scared, but yeah, you definitely feel a little uneasy about that.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
get dressed and go downstairs.
Okay. Yeah. So you meet up with Joda. So how do you guys want to? We'll just play this morning that you guys wake up, and then we'll try to fast forward. So you guys wake up. What would Joda be doing downstairs?
Making breakfast.
All right. You see Shepard come down.
I'm like, good morning, Shepard. How did you sleep?
Not good. I had a nightmare.
I have become increasingly familiar with that phenomenon. Was it? Did you feel like it may have been premonition of things to come?
Is that normal?
It's normal for me. I happen to be a divination wizard, so
Well, I don't
it
think
occurs.
it's that.
No, but you're staying in my house. Maybe my divinative powers are rubbing off.
Maybe. Do you want to
Plus,
know?
you died. You've had like a real experience. I don't think that that's something normal people go through.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it was weird. It was a weird dream.
So yeah, you guys probably talk about it. Maybe you tell them what happened. But then, are you guys gonna end up meeting back up with Kurgan and Hunter? Like, did you even have plans? How are you guys gonna find yourselves? All right. So Hunter and Kurgan, you wake up on your meteorite. The elves are always just doing their thing. Not really paying you guys mind. They tell you there's breakfast in the mess hall if you wanted to eat.
Is Uncle Varus around?
You can always find him, yeah, in his little study.
And we spent 10 days with him in the meteorite before he cast the spell to bring Shepard back to life.
Yep.
So in that 10 days, I was obviously not getting to know him very well, but I was getting to know him.
Yep.
I want to just find out if my passive perception would notice this, because I don't think I would know enough to actively look for it.
What is your passive perception?
19.
Oh, okay. And what are you
Does
trying to?
my-
Yeah,
I
sorry.
want to. Knowing quite a bit about the healing arts. I want to know if the weakness that we're seeing in Uncle Varus is consistent or seems to be consistent with having cast that spell, or if it seems as though there's more to it, if something else has changed about Uncle Varus besides just the fact that he weakened himself by casting that spell.
You would have, yeah. So, look up something real quick. So yeah, you definitely notice a downfall after he casted that spell. You would also notice, his skin is kind of turning. You see like dark spots kind of on him, like almost like suffered from a little necrotic damage. He's getting old and he's just getting the blue veins and the blue like bruise spots all over himself. And you see he's definitely like taking a turn for the worse.
Okay. Am I noticing any sort of and this is obviously I don't know him well from before he cast the spell, but do I notice any glaring personality changes?
He's mentally he seems more mentally exhausted and probably not as perceptive as he usually was.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm just gonna try to fast forward through this this whole week. I would assume you guys. Oh, sorry, Hunter. I didn't ask you what you did.
Excuse me. First off, I'm gonna change. Crap.
He's got COVID. Everyone, turn off your cameras. Don't.
The camera.
Don't gotta get it. Oh, get away.
Since I know my Pegasus is not gonna fit down that well, I'm gonna change Nox's form.
Okay.
I'm gonna change him to a Periton, which is
okay.
creepy, but it's a medium creature as opposed to a large. And then I'll just kind of lay out that silver that I collected and just plan on using that, but not until the day of. Did we ever ask how we're gonna get to if we have to go through all the levels of the Mad Mage?
No, you guys never figured that out. So, all right. So
we'll chat up somebody in the.
Yeah. So during this whole, I'll do it this way. So during this whole week. Sorry, Joda, you get she does find your ring, but you do have to pay for it.
500 gold pieces.
Yeah. Okay. Unless you wanted to try to haggle, but
I don't.
okay. So you get that. Hunter, you get the stuff that you wanted. What was it?
Well, that was like a week ago.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Longbow and the chain of return, and then the silver.
Yeah.
The things I was looking for.
Okay. So yeah, you got those because you got your chain of return thing made for you. Yep. Shepard wasn't looking for anything. And Kurgan. Yeah, you didn't want potions, anything.
Do I?
Wait, Shepard.
I will find some health potions for us.
All right, just the regular ones, or
whatever you're getting. I have 2,000. I have 2,000 gold pieces. So.
Okay. So, I mean, your potion of healing is 50 gold pieces. I don't know how much the rest are. Thought I had that list. Potion of... I do have it. Okay, so superior healing, they're 450. Potion of Greater Healing's 150. And then Supreme Healing's 1350. Yeah, they're all in the same magical price. It's like
Thank you.
in that first list when it first opens up, you'll see them. Potion, yeah, so Potion of Healing 50, Potion of Greater Healing 150, and then yeah, it just goes up to 450.
I'll probably how many? Probably like a healing and a greater healing. So like, how many are we? Four, 5. 5 normal healing and
So that's 250 so far. You could use your fingers, we won't laugh. Are you like trying to? Oh, sorry.
yeah, just give me 5 healing potions and 3 greater healing potions.
Okay. So that would be 450. So a total of 700 gold pieces. And Joda was next. What did you want to say?
I forgot. I forget.
Perfect, it worked. Kurgan, did you remember what you said?
No, I wasn't gonna say anything serious. I don't have the money for it.
Okay.
What I wanted to say was important. Okay. No, I think I got it.
Right. So throughout the week, you guys all got your stuff, and now you can just say what you probably would have talked about, and then during that week, as you guys are all together.
Oh. Well, I mean, we should definitely look at how we can descend faster, and also what sort of protections we could potentially get from mind flayers.
Weren't we getting a map from someone? Wasn't Uncle providing us a map?
No, he's never been down there.
Something like that. I thought that's what you said last game, but maybe we were talking to somebody in the tavern?
Well, Joda made the comment that there was gates that you could take down there, and they jump you from floor to floor. But
Right.
you would have to literally try to find somebody who's gone through them all and survived. The only person that really survived is Durnan, who's been down there the longest. That that would be a potential person to talk to.
Durnan likes us, though. He might be able to share something.
Seems good to me.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
It's, yeah, this gating system. I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to do this travel through Undermountain the entire time since last week, and I still haven't figured it out because it's just so complex. Like, the gating system is so complex. It's like from 1 to 10, and then 10. There's not like a direct way at all. You're like from 10 to 12. 12 to 19, 19 to 21. Like, well, the way I was gonna do it is I was just gonna roll some checks as you guys travel through, but you would realize that this journey isn't gonna be like in a day.
That's fair.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Is there any way for me to just like have the mage armor effect or mage, yeah, armor effect?
It's an 8-hour spell, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying like so when I click on it, it's not like my armor changes. I've got to do it manually, which isn't that big of a deal. But
No, because I have to fix mine every time because every time I import it, it messes up too.
Mine does the same thing.
Because I'm supposed to have a +1 for my defense thing, but it never calculates right when I transfer it.
Hmm.
Not that big of a deal.
so yeah,
All right. So I mean, how are you guys going to travel? Like, what are you going to do? Go see Durnan?
Yeah, Durnan's the one with the most information, right? Might as well.
So you go to the yawning portal, and yeah, you get there. Everyone's it's a typical midday. People are eating their lunch, having a good time. You see Durnan just talking to some customers off in the corner. What do you guys do?
Durnan!
He looks up and sees you, and he like kind of gives you up just 1 minute, and then he quickly stops his conversation. He heads over. My friends, what are you here for lunch?
We're looking to fight aliens. They're aliens, right? They said they're aliens.
Those faces.
What? He's like looking at you, a little confused.
Like,
What are
right,
they called?
we're supposed to go down and to Undermountain.
Oh, you want tickets to Undermountain? He's like, I wouldn't charge you guys.
Well, we're actually hoping to get down some, I imagine, deeper. We're trying. There's something like a squiddy face thing that specifically we're supposed to go and grab something from.
He's looking at you. Are you going on a quest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good luck down there. I mean, did you need something from? You just need to get down there?
We were wondering, do you have a map or some sort of portal, like number portal systems or signs down there to get us to where we need to go? Does that make sense?
It's like, oh, you're looking for a map of Undermountain.
Yes.
Or at least
He's
a
like-
faster way down.
I mean, we have our map maker here, but he
I,
needs to be down there.
I just put it in Discord for you. He's like, well, he's like, as you all know, I've been down there quite some time. He's like, I don't usually give this out to just anybody, but since you guys are the saviors of Elturel, he's like, this is pretty much what I mapped when I was down there. And he hands you this piece of paper with all that looks just like that.
Joda, does this make sense to you?
yes, it certainly does.
Do you know where the squiddy things live?
Do I see where the squiddy things live?
He's looking at squiddy things. Are you talking about the mine?
my
fire?
God.
Yeah, that thing there.
He says, "Oh," he's like, "Yeah, they're deep down there," and he points to the sea deeps level 17.
Sea deep?
Yep, that's what they call it.
It's underwater.
Well, I mean, technically, a lot of it's under the water table, but no, it's just called sea deep.
Okay, so we don't need to like breathe underwater. That's what I'm
No,
trying
no,
to
no.
say.
He's like, there's a river that runs through it.
A river runs through it.
Interesting. Do you know anything about these creatures? Have you?
He says, I would stay away from them, that's for sure. He's like, from what I understand, they eat your brains.
Yeah, we heard.
Any suggestions on how we might protect ourselves? Because we're definitely
Why would you want to go fight them?
they have
We
an
need-
item that
We need to rob them.
perhaps you should try to talk to them. And he kind of shrugs.
The
But-
hostile creatures.
He's like, they're alien. I mean, he looks at you. He's like, I don't know much, but I understand they're evil, but they're
Any
perhaps
idea what
you can trade.
Any idea what they might be willing to trade for?
Your brains.
Yeah.
There you go. All we gotta do is
Have we got any volunteers?
All we want to do is eat brains.
He says, I don't know. I mean, he's like, that's pretty risky if you ask me, but I'm not as powerful as you guys, obviously. Can't hear you, Joe. Okay.
apparently you went to level 17, so pretty impressive.
I played it really smart. And most of the time I was not seen.
Invisible.
Is there any indication of how many of the mind flayers there are down there?
He says, oh, I just hear what adventurers are talking about, and it's pretty recent that they started moving to that level, so no one really knows what they're up to. But they're definitely up to something.
Maybe Uncle will have some idea of something we could potentially trade them.
Possibly.
I don't think he kind of gave us all his
Stuff.
worldly possessions at this point, I think.
Well, he didn't give me the spellbook. He's just allowed me to borrow it in order to copy spells.
He still has the spell book, though.
Yeah, I mean, I still have the spellbook, right?
No, you don't. He
Oh, I
gave
gave
you
it back.
there to
You gonna sell his
Copy.
spellbook?
maybe they like
Only-
shiny.
If only we had a rogue in the party,
Mm.
That
No.
He says, I mean, you're adventurers. I'm sure you've dealt with this before.
Yeah. I'm like, what do you say, guys? Why don't we just march blindly in and just...
Well, first step's gonna be getting down there regardless.
Well, here we have a map. Does the map show a express route to
I
the
think that's
place
what
we're
those
going?
lines are.
Right, so we can see it. All right,
So-
yeah, I mean,
Get from 1 down to 10, it looks like. 10 down to 12.
well,
Yeah, it's so confusing.
But
It
then
might be-
It's like you have to get to 14 somehow, or
Wait a
or 15
where did you share the map?
in Discord.
yeah, you can get to 1 to 10,
Well, if
10
we-
to 12, 12 to 14.
Oh,
But
You're gonna-
then you pretty much have to hoof it down to 17.
wait.
I feel like it's just you're gonna go through that many levels just to get to 17 using this map. It's so crazy.
Wait, the thing with that looks like lined paper?
Well,
Yes.
yeah, because so the way this works is the first level you see number 1. If you're in the room 26D, that's where the gate is, and it goes to room 8 on level 10, and so that's kind of how this goes.
And we want to get to 17, so we need to eventually get to floor 8. Wait, no.
Well, no,
floor
we-
12.
No. If we can get to 14, that will get us to level 17.
Oh,
been
yeah,
down there.
14 or
Yeah.
15.
No, we're good.
You see it?
Any keys for these gates, or are these open?
I don't see any line.
No, you have to learn
Guys,
how to
guys.
open them.
Open them. Oh shoot. Okay, I've never been down one of these.
Check my math here. If we go from level 1 to level 10,
Yeah.
level 10 will bring us to level 12. Level 12 will bring us to level 14. And level 14 will bring us to level 17.
That's if we can find these gate keys. If not, we're hoofing it.
Oh, we have to have the
Got a
gate
little
keys?
object.
Yeah, that's true.
He would tell you like the gates. You just have to figure out how to activate them. Each one has a special way to activate it.
Okay. We're just gonna make ability checks anyways. Let's go.
Right.
I'm ready to. I'm like, you know what, guys? I'm ready to go. Like, any extra time at this point, I feel is gonna be somewhat frivolous. So I'm not one to.
And if
wait.
all else fails, we just have to fight our way through 17 levels.
I wasn't
Just.
in a rush, but I feel that it's probably time.
Right.
Oh boy. Why did I do this to myself?
It's a good question. Good question. But
I so regretted it. So, okay.
I gotta be. I mean, I shouldn't say anything. Never mind.
What?
No.
Say it.
No, because I'm gonna regret it.
No, you're gonna you were gonna say, I'm gonna be honest here, and then
Yeah, I know.
You don't want to do it? Is that what you're gonna say?
No, yeah, I don't want to tell you what I was gonna say.
No, I'm saying you don't want to go down there. Is that what you're gonna say?
Oh no, I want to go down there. I just don't want to tell you what I was gonna tell you.
I want to know.
I'm sure you probably do.
All right. So yeah, you guys are going right now, like straight down there.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything left to do to prepare.
Okay. So again, you guys get lowered down into Undermountain and start your travels. So as you're going, like through the first level, it's pretty dead here because this is like kind of the level everyone gets into. So there's really nothing to find in a sense. This is just a regular dungeon level, and then you find the gate. And these gates are easy. So which gate was this one? Let me see.
Hunter's just punching a fake vampire in the face for hours on end.
So yeah, you find the gate on level 1. It's a tunnel that comes to a dead end. Mounted on the north wall is a mirror gate. Worked into the mirror stone frame is a graven image of a human wizard wielding a wand.
Okay.
I hold up a wand.
Okay.
Try and open the gate.
So you, what do you do with the wand? You like?
I hold it up just like this guy is. Like I try to imitate what I'm seeing the best.
Okay.
Joda, what are you
Can
doing?
can you recognize what kind of wand that wizard is holding?
Maybe. Probably.
So yeah, you put up your wand. Do you try to say something to it, like,
Open.
"Hello, Mora"?
Yes. I say something really, really wizardy in some other language. What other language do I speak?
Isn't it?
I say it in Elvish.
Okay, yeah. Hello. Okay. Yeah. So you say you talk or whatever, say something, but nothing happens. But it only takes you a second, and then you like tap the glass, the mirror with the wand, and the whole mirror just kind of like kind of turns into like almost like a liquidy kind of surface. It starts to like ripple when you touched it with the wand, and it stays like that. And it's staying like that now.
I'm like,
Huh.
well, after you, gentlemen.
I look at Hunter.
Are you ready, lad?
I drop a fake vampire to the ground and I just walk through that.
I walk with him.
Okay.
Follow after you.
Shield and hammer.
I'm like, Shepard, keep your wits about you. Could get pretty weird, crazy in here.
And now, which floor are you trying to get to? From 10 to...
Trying to get from 10 to 12.
Yeah, looks like that's the best.
So when you come into this level, you can see remnants of like it's almost like drow influence on things. You see like maybe some old kind of leather that someone had from drow. It's completely like ruined and destroyed, but you can tell it's a drow make. It's just like leather armor, just on the side somewhere. You kind of hear the stories that this used to kind of be a drow outpost, but they were kind of wiped out. So there's really not much going on this level either. A lot of it seemed to have been recently removed, I guess I should say. So you just see the aftermath. You see a lot of dead animals, some dead drow bodies, but there's really not much going on here.
This place is empty for a under mountain.
There's a bunch of dead bodies in here.
How recently dead?
I would say good month.
I'm gonna search a random selection of the bodies.
Okay. Give me a... Are you going through them? So investigation.
I am really good at that. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
This mad wizard guy needs a housekeeper.
It's terrible.
You find 14 silver pieces.
Ooh. Joda should do the searching.
Is that what we do? We search the dead bodies?
It's
Looking for clues.
survival tactic, yeah.
Wait, not wanting it, I guess. I don't know.
That's kind of disrespectful, but okay.
Yeah, in this situation, I can see what you're saying, but in hell, you really have to take advantage of every opportunity to find resources. So we've become rather unsympathetic to the dead. Just
You should remember using souls for fuel.
I was really against it, but
Were you though?
well, at some point in time, it became apparent how evil it was. And then I tried to be, we tried to be as conservative as possible. Actually
Okay.
I believe you still have those coins in your sack, though, don't you?
Do I?
I mean, it's kind of disrespectful, though.
Oh no, I get it.
Even if you are dead, just saying.
But just so you know, if I die, you should definitely take my ring of protection.
I mean, yeah, no problem.
So we're looking for a portal, I guess.
So the three of you are standing there, and you see Shepard just talking to this dead body. Yeah. Let's move forward.
Yeah, so next door. Be careful. He said. Just okay.
Shep. What?
I just keep going.
I think she's broken.
What kind of marching order are you guys in?
I have been muted. I'm just like, yeah, something very strange has been happening, guys. I'm concerned about Shepard.
So what kind of marching order do you guys have?
Tough.
Hunter's probably first with his parrot on.
I'd be next to Hunter.
Okay.
But I can see for ages.
Shepard, what is your armor class now?
What is what? I didn't hear you. What?
Armor class?
Oh. I mean that's kind of weird knowledge. How would you use that?
How well armored are you?
She's wearing leather armor, yeah.
Regular leather armor?
No, it's a +1.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at a different thing. Studded leather. Sorry.
Plus one.
Yeah, +1.
Okay, that makes far more. Okay, cool. Okay. Do you want to go last or do you want to go second to last?
If I remember correctly, I'll go last.
I will go second to last. I will use my. I'll be using my mage armor, like whenever possible, basically. So.
Okay, yeah, I mean it lasts for 8 hours, so every day you can just touch yourself and just take that spell slot off. Just touch yourself
deal.
in front of all of them.
Just touch yourself, Jetta.
So as you guys are traveling, you start to head into some rocky kind of pathways as you kind of leave the smooth carved stone dungeons and to get to other levels. And as you're walking through these caves and tunnels, you can feel like it almost feels like the place is going to collapse on you. Like every now and then it's like pieces of rock fall from the ceilings, almost hit you guys. A couple times you have to dodge out of the way. And what the hell is that? Nox.
That's Nox right now.
That's pretty awesome. Did you bring that thing inside Dungeon Mountain with you?
Oh yeah.
What is that? I don't even know if I have that.
It's a periton.
How do you spell it?
P-E-R-Y-T-O-N.
Oh, there we
It's
go.
one of the choices in
I got it.
Find Greater Steed.
Just want to make
They're
sure I
pretty
get.
They're also EV creatures, but it's fitting.
Yeah. Okay.
You are probably an very horrifying figure, especially with that thing walking around.
All right. So yeah, you guys are in this tunnel. You have like these crystals on the walls that are all like kind of giving off this light glow. So it kind of gives a little ambiance to this room that you're in, this cave. But you can feel like it almost feels like this place is going to collapse on you. And it starts to shake. And let me roll. All right. Wait. Okay. Yeah, so everything's like moving and shaking. Pieces are falling down. I'm going to have everyone roll initiative. Once I get it open. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, none of your pictures are coming up. They all say unknown combatant.
Are we supposed to be just
Oh,
on
I see
the
why,
main
because
map?
you're on the wrong map. I'm so dumb.
Yeah.
Let me bring you to the right map. There we go.
So possibly because I rolled it for my character sheet and not for my token.
No, because you weren't on the right map. So
Uh,
I'm just going to have to remove these. Move.
Sure.
Okay. So, Shepard, you are first. This whole place is just shaking. Rocks are falling all around you. What would you do?
Run.
Which,
out of the way.
you guys came from the south over here, southeast. You were heading north, up northeast. I guess that's kind of the direction you were going. So it's up to you. You see also appears to be some kind of hall to the west of you. That kind of leads somewhere. But those are your three kind of options. If you're going to start running.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm running still. 30 feet. Okay.
Do you guys say anything to each other? Like, because it looks like this place is going to just start falling down and collapsing on you guys.
Yeah.
I'm running.
You all run in different directions. Completely
You
split.
gotta go by turn.
Yeah, I know. It's just funny.
Where are we
I
running?
just when I saw all the lines all pointing in different directions, it would have been funny if that's
Go
where
this
you
way,
all went.
Go this way.
All right.
Where are we going?
Going
So-
up or down? Left. I mean, or right.
Aye, pick a direction.
All right, Shepherd, start running. She starts running. Are these? Okay, yep, they're right.
Imagine you're probably dash.
Is that all you do? Or yeah.
I was gonna dash. But do I
Okay.
see any openings this way?
Yeah, you see it kind of heads north and then it goes west. Wait.
Okay. I was dashing. That'll be it.
Okay.
I'll hold an action. If I see anything bad, I'll shoot it. Anything that I think's gonna harm me.
Okay. Kurgan, what does he do?
I will move 50 feet to here.
Big boulders are coming down. He's like, ah! Is that it?
Can I do any kind of a stone sense, being a dwarf, to figure out? Is there any way I can figure out what's happening and why the thing is collapsing the way it is?
Give me a history check.
History. And anytime I'm making a
With
history check with
give me
stone,
this
I
with
get
advantage. Yeah, give me advantage. I was just gonna say. Nice. This actually reminds you of some other time when you were in caves like this. And these tremors, you might have maybe never experienced one, but you've definitely heard about them. And the way it's happening, and the way it was described to you, this definitely feels like a purple worm burrowing through tunnels. Like it causes the same effect, like this this effect of sounds like rocks falling all around and everything.
I've heard of this before. It's a purple worm.
I relay that to the party.
Okay, Joda.
I will take off running. 5, 10. I'm like, do we have any sense of where it's coming from?
That part you won't be able to tell unless you have like tremor sense.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I guess I'll go 5, 10. And oh, no, hold on. So I'm gonna go like 30 to here, and then
Joda's like running around you guys, like trying to figure out where he can hide. Who can I hide behind?
I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I can cast. That's like, yeah, I'll just prepare. I'll prepare to cast a firebolt.
Okay.
At something that comes out.
Hunter.
Did Kurgan yell out anything?
Well, yeah, he said it reminds him of the stories of a purple worm.
Sounds like a purple worm.
Purple. I have no idea what that is. Okay. I will fly. I'm on the Periton, so I'll fly here-ish. And I will prep an attack with the spear and the chain of returning at the first thing that comes up. And I can't move the Periton, but he'll come with me.
Okay, they could be used as mounts because they're only medium.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
They're specifically one of the mounts.
Great. Let me see if I can give you access. You might be able to move it now. All right. So are you done?
Yeah, I'm just holding an action.
Mm-hmm. All right. Suddenly, the ground beneath you guys starts to break apart and like just as this massive purple worm comes bursting up below Shepherd.
Oh no!
And it tries to bite at her.
That's a
Do we
big
get
one.
our attack?
Yep, everyone gets their their ready actions. That definitely hits.
Both of them, or
Hunters, yours misses.
okay?
Am
As
I
you
in melee?
s-
Oh, sorry.
You are. Wait, where are you? Yes, you are.
Okay. And I will be. Oh, seriously?
I'm gonna wait until they go first.
Okay. It's the game is telling me that I'm not currently carrying a warhammer. I'm going to just roll a d20 and do my additions.
Okay.
Plus 5. that's
Were
my
you trying to
hit.
use a macro? Maybe you just have to do
Yeah.
it directly from the character sheet.
16 to hit.
That misses. As you guys go to swing, just rubble goes flying at you guys, getting in the way. But Joda's firebolt hits Shepard. It's going to be interesting since it's technically coming from below you.
Oh.
I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. Okay.
The ground opens up and I just start shooting down now.
Push it.
Yeah, it still has movement, but it's alright. Wait, what is... You only get one.
I only get one?
Wait.
Alright, that's fine. I was holding my...
Okay. Yes. Wait,
My
how
axe.
does...
Nah, I'll just blast just like 3 bolts.
Is it
regardless.
3 at one time?
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
It's kind of like holding a
Yeah,
it's
full
kinda like-
spell. Okay. All right.
yeah,
Well, it missed my attack roll though because I was holding it. If I
like if
saw
you're
it,
holding searing. What is that one where you fire multiple fire bolts? The searing, whatever the hell.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sebastian.
I'm trying to, because technically it's coming from under it, so I wonder if she would have to do a Constitution save. Yes.
Sorry, I forgot to add my proficiency bonus on that to hit roll. It would have been a 21 to hit.
Oh. Okay. Then that would have hit.
Sorry about that. So that's D8.
did that 12 hit or no?
No.
That 25?
Yep.
Okay, so that is
So 4 and 9.
All right.
I feel like
So yeah, this once he rolls his
this is the
damage.
hammer, the fire, the 2 booming blades, and +5 for my plus subtract 1. No, +5. 4 for strength, 1 for magic hammer.
Okay. Uh, 28. All right. So yeah, you Eldritch Blast it. I mean, you push it a little bit. I mean, it's massive. It gets pushed, but it still has movement, and it comes up and it bites at Shepard.
Does it move?
Well, it's coming straight up at her. There's no way it can move. It's in a hole. Like it's.
Okay,
what do you mean? What are you talking about?
Does it take the additional thunder damage from the booming blade by moving?
I guess it would. I mean, it's still moving. It never stopped moving, I would say.
Okay.
And it just grabs onto Shepard with a 19 attack. It was all the way up at the top. Completely swallowing you whole.
What?
And you take 43 piercing damage with some acid in there. So what is that? 17. Wait, what is it? Yeah, 17 piercing. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, 17 acid plus the 9, so 43 total.
Did you guys see those rolls that I just did?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's under Periton instead of.
Yeah, and the damage I just did is also under Periton.
Do you have the token selected for the Periton?
Oh, yes.
That's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, If the target is larger or smaller, it must succeed. Oh, sorry. Give me a dexterity saving throw. Sorry, Shepard.
Roll high.
You fail. So you are swallowed by the worm. A swallowed creature is blinded and restrained. Has total cover of attacks, and you can feel as you're inside, this acid damage just starts burning you.
Did you see the 20 damage that the extra booming blade did?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me see. And it goes back down into the hole.
Oh my god. Well, this isn't going well. Does it leave a hole behind, or does the hole close over after it?
No, there's a hole. It's a tunnel. Shepard, you are inside this thing. What do you do?
I pressed the wrong thing.
Any misty step?
Dimension door. Can I dimension door out of
We're gonna dimension door 2.
it? Up?
Up where?
Where I was before?
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah, you just can't dimension door through the levels, but you could dimension door on a level.
Back to where I was.
Okay. So pop, and then Shepard's back up top.
Oh! There she is.
Wow. Nice job, Shepard.
That was yucky. And I hurt. There was a lot of
You
burning.
can move where you want to go, like somewhere else in this hall or in this area.
Can I do some kind of a history history check or something to try and remember whether or not moving quietly and stealthily will prevent us from being hurt?
That won't.
Okay.
Nope. Because they have tremor sense.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're saying I do remember that and it won't help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because yeah, especially with you being so unstealthy.
Very heavy.
It's probably you that it came after, but it got Shepard instead. So yes, Shepard just does that. Is that it? Anything else?
Is this my turn or is this?
Yeah, this is your turn. You just
sorry.
dimension door out.
That is it. I'm gonna stay still.
Okay. Jurgen.
I'm gonna stay still as well, and I'm gonna prepare another. I'm holding a. I'm holding a dodge action.
Okay. Joda.
Okay. I will move up to the edge of the hole and see if I can see it down there.
Okay. Yeah. When you look down, it's pretty much right there because it didn't have much movement. It just started going back down, so you can still see. It's like I would say it's not even 5 feet. Like it's just going. It was just about to go back down, but then she teleported out of it. So we'll say 10 feet. So it's not directly.
Do I know anything about purple worms?
I mean, they're big worms. What would you want to know?
The lure of purple worms.
That means you can do a check, but that'll be your turn.
Okay. I got fourth cage on it.
Okay.
A prison in the shape of a cage.
Can it work on gargantuan animals?
It does not specify the size. Oh no, never mind. 20 feet on a side. Prison shape can be up to 20 feet on a side. No, so maybe not. Maybe not.
No.
It was seeming like a really good idea. I will. Okay, I'm going. Sorry, I thought I had a great idea, and now I'm kind of lost. I will. Okay, let's just do it. I'm gonna cast Disintegrate.
Mm-hmm.
Needs to make a Dex save, but I will portent a 5.
Okay. So it automatically fails.
Ooh, those are some nice
Holy
numbers.
shit.
Those are some fantastic numbers.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, that, I mean, you just see this massive, like, the thing gives off this crazy kind of wretched, like, I don't know, as you just see its body being disintegrated and causing this massive hole inside. Yeah, it's hurt. It's like wiggling weird.
And then I will end my turn.
Okay, Hunter.
Oh, do I want to do something weird? Shepard, Jody, you have any more of those bad premonitions of yours?
Not currently.
Okay. I was gonna try something weird, but we'll not do that then. I'm basically gonna use my Paraton to fly down to the top of the hole, and actually I gotta try and pull back my javelin first, so I gotta make an athletics check, DC 12, I think. Yeah.
Joda, if I do something stupid, do you see me winning?
Well, specifically him losing.
How does your psychic powers work?
Basically, I was gonna ask if you had any bad portents left, because I had a bunch of poison still.
Yeah.
I
So what is the 17 for?
To pull my, with a bonus action, to pull my spear back to my hand because I threw it.
Okay.
If he's that bad, I'll go ahead and fly down. Can I fly down into the hole and attack him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that and just swing at him.
That hits.
Does a 19 hit?
Yep, that hits.
Okay. So 20 damage, and I'm gonna go ahead and pump in a level 3 smite. Features. I always forget what the smite is. 2d 48. Nope, that's the wrong thing. So 41 for the first hit, and then I'll try to attack again.
Yeah, he's not looking good. That's another hit.
14, and I'll go ahead and pump in another smite.
Okay.
Same level.
All right. So.
And how far down is he from the surface?
He's right there.
Okay, so 15. I'll use the Paraton's flyby ability to move back. Same area.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Nice. All right. So, yeah, after he realized, I guess he doesn't realize it, but he just suddenly doesn't feel full anymore. And he starts to, since he's right there, I said he was like 10 feet away from the top. He pokes his head up and he grabs at Kurgan to eat him.
With disadvantage.
Yep, because you're dodging.
And a +4 to any save you have to make.
Thank you.
Gets a 22.
Oh, that just hits. Damn it. What kind of save?
Take 39 damage, and it is a Dexterity saving throw.
I don't suppose any of that damage was poison.
Acid. Piercing and acid.
Dexterity with +4.
Yeah.
I'll pour 10 to 15 on
A what?
15.
That might not help him as much as.
Well, let's look at the +4.
Okay, so it'd be a 19.
Okay.
All right.
19.
19 is a save. His dexterity was 19, our DC. So then it uses its tail and it tries to sting you for an 18.
Also with disadvantage?
Yep. And so it takes off, giving you an opportunity attack.
No.
I'll be doing so with me booming blade. All right, so that's this plus +5 +10.
Can
Ah,
oh yeah, you have that thing where you can cast a spell, right, as a reaction.
Yep, but I rolled a 14.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it uses its remaining movement and just goes back into the ground. I would say like kind of on a diagonal, going south of you guys for about 40 feet. Are you guys gonna go after it?
Are we?
Well, I don't want it coming back.
I just like yell out. I'm like, go after it.
Follow.
I'm gonna go into a purple wormhole.
Did you see
Yeah,
it?
how far can I go?
Could
Well,
I
it went
see
40 feet. It's like it starts tunneling away, trying to save itself.
What is it?
Yeah, Shepard, you got this.
Yeah, could
No,
I?
no, it's
see
like
it?
a
Yeah, if you
worm
hop
and
down
then-
there, you would be able to see it, the back of it. Yeah,
I have to hop down there, or can I like see it through?
you would
the
have to
tunnel?
hop down into the hole.
Oh my god! All right.
You can't the Eldritch Blast at it from out there?
I can't see
It's
it.
not tunneling
No.
straight down. It's tunneling on an like a angle.
All right. Somebody help me down.
Well,
I'll
that-
go down.
yeah, you'd
I'll
have to do it on your own.
All right. I'll just blast it.
Unless you wait for their turn. Okay, so you kind of like slide down the side a good like 15-20 feet, and then yeah, you see the tunnel. You see the back of its tail kind of trying to get away, and you Eldritch Blast it. First one ricochets off his spine. Second one hits. Okay. That one misses.
Wow. What the heck?
Wow.
You no
You
longer
get-
have the +5?
Yeah, you get a plus something. So 6. Yeah, but it keeps going. It's like it hits it, just like a little pus comes out of it, but the worm's still going. Anything else?
Can I? Nope. Nothing else. Not until my next attack.
Okay, Kurgan, are you hopping into?
I am. And the only ranged I've got are some cantrips. I'm going to try a Toll the Dead on it.
Okay. Kurgan slides down after.
It needs to make...
Yeah,
I
it does
can't
it.
tell.
With 17 wisdom, it says it on the thing.
Oh, there it is. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. It's 24.
That'll do it. Seriously?
It's so wise it knows to try to get away so it doesn't die. Anything else?
That's all I got.
All right, Joda, do you hop down in?
Yeah. So 5, 10, 15.
I
Yeah,
guess the
jump down
shepherd would
there.
be here. All right. So yeah, you see it. Yeah, you see it. So I'll just like put it here, but you see it kind of heading south.
I'm gonna cast a disintegration at the 7th level.
Jesus.
I will pour 10 to 5.
Bringing out the big guns. Jeez. Let's hope we don't encounter like anything else.
I can just see Jonah. How does this look? Is that a powerful spell? So like, is it like the picture where his eyes are like crackling, like lightning going around?
Yeah, exactly. Like this aura of flame comes around me, and my eyes like catch fire, and like my hair just like rises up, and it's like, oh, I look all aflame, and then I just like cast this crackling green beam of like disintegration. And I like before I cast it, like my eyes, like my third eye opens, and like I can see it just like demolishing it.
That's so majestic.
Kurgan just takes 3 steps back away from Joda.
And yeah, when the spell hits the worm, you just see the whole back of it just start to disintegrate, like one of those little snakes that you light up, but this one just disintegrates instead. And it's just like and the whole thing just turns into nothing, I guess, right?
Does it leave behind?
I mean, yeah, there's like goo and crap left over, but like the whole outer shell of it, like it's just all just destroyed and
awesome.
Yeah.
Can I make a history check or some sort of check on a purple worm?
Yeah, history.
I'll consult the 25.
Nox, get these guys out of the hole.
What are you trying to remember?
Can I speak sort of metagame?
Don't you always?
Yeah. Purple worm. So as purple worms dig through the ground,
I know what you're.
they're like giant treasure chests. They're like full of rare gems.
Oh, it's funny.
Are you swimming in the goo?
I've got to get to it somehow.
I have no apprehension about goo whatsoever.
I learned something about myself. I hate bugs.
So how long are you gonna spend cutting? I mean, this thing's massive, so to go through the whole thing looking for gems is gonna take quite some time. I guess.
Specifically, I'd like to find some diamonds.
Maybe I'll use the tiny hut. I'm like, guys, we should probably take a quick rest before we continue to search through this goo. Maybe we'll put up a little Liamon's tiny hut. Go take at least a short rest, if not a long rest.
Sure. Let's go dig the worm guts. Sounds like fun.
I love getting dirty.
Me too. You know.
As do I. I've been too clean since you cleaned me at the bar.
Right. I understand. Being caked in filth is, it's an acquired taste, but
The life of an adventurer.
Shepard, you okay? You kind of got
Well,
swallowed.
I'm just bleeding. I have acid burns. All that jazz.
I will prestidigitation you clean.
Thank you.
Perhaps Kurgan can mend your acid-ridden cloak.
Aye.
Oh, the cloak.
Get you back in shape in no time,
Yep. Well, let me go get dirty again as I keep in the goo.
All right. So, how long are you gonna actually spend going through this? It really.
No, if we're only gonna spend
It depends on. Well, let's see.
I
how
mean, just
productive
imagine
the
this
period of time is.
gargantuan worm, like carcass, going down this tunnel, and it's massive, and it's just you're gonna have to like cut through it, and you're gonna have to hack through it. Who's gonna hack like this thing is?
First off, I will use my unseen servant spell.
That's not strong enough to do.
He's just searching through the muck trying to pick up gems out of it.
I mean, how is it gonna get into it? Like it didn't just like spread open and just like unfold for you. It just got all just like kind of deflated.
Can't you just like use this material magically in some way?
Ooh. I don't know.
Do I feel like I can set it all on fire and just burn it until all that's left is the gems inside. Like, I just want to turn it all into ash. Like, I just want to make a big bonfire out of it. I'm just gonna start casting like wall of fire on it and just like try and incinerate it into dust.
And kill everyone
No,
from
like
the
we'll be at a
poison
state-
gas.
My fabricate spell
Really?
can't do anything with creatures.
None of you have poison kits, Brendan. Sorry.
Technically, it's not a creature anymore. It's now
Yeah.
an object.
It's just an object.
Okay. I mean, would fabricate be able to do anything with this?
No, I mean it's just gook. It's I don't see how. It's
You
like
could make that statue of Gook. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I think it would be asking a lot of the spell to fabricate a statue of Gook that leaves everything but Gook behind.
Do I feel Shatter's not gonna do?
Shatter's gonna spread it around.
and
Why don't you
cave in. Cause a cave in.
Won't this hole be here next time we come back?
No, it can be beset upon by some ravenous goblin horde or something that's just gonna like tear through this like a bunch of mites.
Is that what happens down here?
Seems possible to me.
Well, what happens if you do?
Look.
If you just did an investigation check?
Yeah.
Let's just
Can
rest
we all
here.
spend an hour like just digging into this, like chopping it up, like freaking just tearing it apart with our hands? Let's get dirty. Like let's see how productive we can be if we just work at it for an hour.
So,
And can I use my big strength to give Joda advantage on his investigation check? I'll tear it open and Joda looks.
So I mean, as you start tearing it open, your hands start to burn as the acids inside start
ow.
to sizzle your hands.
Hey, Joda,
Yeah.
That hurts a bit. We might want to come up with a different way of opening this up.
I told you I was burning when I was in there.
You did, lass. This gook is a little acidic.
And that's when Joda's eyes light up as he sees this amethyst sitting in a piece of blubbery flesh.
Okay. I mean,
Go
I just
get it, lad.
I just have a mage hand go in and pick it up and bring it out.
Okay.
That's nice. I like that.
I mean, I guess if one of y'all can cast detect magic, you can see if it swallowed something magical. But other than that, I don't really see any use getting burned over some rocks.
Aye, that's a good
Super
point.
valuable rocks that we can use to buy for magical things.
Or use
yeah, I'll
as spell
cast-
components.
I'll cast detect magic. See if there's
Okay.
anything magical in there.
Yeah, so when you cast detect magic, you do actually see a little aura coming off, like, in a little section of the blubber.
Okay. I'll just, I mean, I'd try to have my magic hand go in there and try and get it out. Like buried.
You just see the magic hand, like, trying to, like, push through this blubber. Yeah,
Like if it goes away, I just keep casting it as a cantrip.
yeah.
There's like it's relentless hands.
So when it pulls out, surprisingly, this object you would assume would have been like completely burned up, but it pulls out a feather, and the feather has this glow on it. Like,
I will have my magical hand like bring the feather over to Kurgan and be like, I don't know if you want this, but you know, I know we all got cool books.
If we're gonna spend some time here, I can spend 10 minutes and I can figure out what this is.
All right.
Alright.
God, I want like just a better spell for this. Like I want to like just make it.
so yeah, as you guys are, because you did your tiny hut, right? Is that what you said?
Yes.
You're doing all right.
Yeah, I'll use the tiny.
So you identify this as a quail feather token, a fan. If you are on a boat or ship, you can use an action to toss the feather up to 10 feet in the air. The token disappears and a giant flapping fan takes its place. The fan floats and creates a wind strong enough to fill the sails of one ship, increasing its speed by 5 miles an hour for 8 hours.
Fancy.
That'll come in handy in the Underdark.
I just as like Kurgan's telling me what this does, I'm just like, yeah, we're gonna have to find something better than that. That's
Is it only useful for propelling a ship, or can it be sort of jury rigged for other things? Like,
I mean, if you could think of
away noxious gases, could it be used to?
I mean, if you can come up with something creative to use it like that, I don't see why it would just function the same way as if you used it for the boat sail. That's how, and if it works, it would work. Yeah, so that sounds like it could do something like that.
Does it require attunement?
It's a one-use item, I think.
Yeah, it's a one-use.
Oh, okay. I'll tuck it into my belt, and for.
Yeah, it's a wondrous rare item.
That's a, what's it called? A fan feather?
Quail feather and fan, because there's different kinds of quail feathers.
Got
and that one's a fan. Yep. I would say, like, as things as you're saying, like, as you looked through it, you wouldn't find a lot of stuff unless you really had to spend a lot of time in going through it or wait for the whole thing to just, I don't know, dissolve. But let's say you found
a dwarven thrower.
Like as you're looking through this mess and everything, you found like a little sack of gold coins, and you found actually a good amount. You found about 800 gold pieces, we'll say altogether. But this is like, we'll say like platinum pieces and stuff. It totaled 800 gold pieces. Some amethysts, but no diamonds. All right. Is there anything you guys are going to do for the rest of the day in here? Or are you just going to sit in this? Can't hear you, Brendan.
Did someone write down what he just said?
I did. 800 gold pieces in the quail feather.
Okay. Cool.
100 will probably just grab her.
And that is that 800 gold pieces include the gem that we got, the amber.
Yeah, he mentioned that you saw an amethyst. But
yeah, the amethyst. So, I mean, if you, I'm just saying, like, it was a total of 800. So, if you really wanted to kind of break it up, you could say something. There's a few. Yeah. Okay,
no, that's cool. I'm like, damn, we should think about how to get the rest of the loot out of this thing, because it's
Well, are we currently sitting in the hut?
Do we need the loot?
Yes, you're in the hut.
Maybe more of it will resolve when we come back up. We got stuff to do here.
Do we get a rest while we're down there?
So you're gonna stay in the tiny hut where you're at?
Yep.
Are we doing a short rest?
I think we should do a short rest.
Okay.
And Shepard, do we have any temporary hit points from you?
No.
Okay.
We don't feel
Thank you, Shepard.
I guess you voted feel like that's a hard one to try to like explain, but yeah, it doesn't
We don't
happen.
feel as peppy as we used to do when we rested with Shepard. It's fine.
Yeah, she doesn't give you that. She doesn't give you that pep. I guess with her nonchalant personality now.
Yeah. I would like to find my familiar.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
would I.
I'll find my familiar. So
What is your familiar come as, Shepard?
I'm not sure yet. Hold on. I gotta think.
Mine comes as an owl.
Everybody's is
I was gonna say that. Well, they're because they're amazing.
I'm gonna...
Nox just eyes the owls, looks at its chops. No.
I'm Raven.
No, Nox.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an owl also.
I'm gonna make a raven.
It's a
Awesome.
northern saw-whet owl or wheat owl, wet owl.
Wow.
And this beautiful, nice, like sheer black raven appears on Shepard.
Huh.
Midnight black.
Suits you better, I
Reminds
think.
her of somebody.
Not sporting the little pixie anymore. Meh.
My new character, the new character I just made is an Eldritch Knight, and just having Find Familiar, especially at the lower levels, makes it so worth it.
Okay. So yeah, your hour goes by and you have no more encounters, and you get your short rest. And you all have your familiars. Let me see if I got some. Owl.
I will regain a 6th level spell slot and a 1st level spell slot.
I forget all my spell slots.
Ooh, I know. It's like that.
Done.
Didn't happen.
Oh, look how small the raven is.
He's so small and cute.
It's like a horned owl. Pretty cool.
Crunch.
Hey now. My
I mean,
my owl goes, and I go after Nox.
how much control do you have on that thing, actually? Does the
basically
spell...
have a telepathic connection, and it's
Does it...
not like
But you don't actually control it?
I believe it's pretty much like a familiar for me.
Okay. Because I feel like if one of those owls got too close, it would try to snap at it. Like, it would try to eat them. Because it's chaotic, and so...
Yeah. Well, actually, it's exactly like the familiar, because it's actually a celestial fae or fiend in the form of that creature, basically.
Okay. But it still keeps its alignment and stuff, right?
Did you-
It doesn't say. It's a loyal, majestic mount, so it basically says what I say.
Loyal doesn't mean it wouldn't try to snap at it. I mean, it might, if they get too close. Like, it'll listen to you, not go after them. But I feel like if one of those owls got too close, it might just naturally just snap as a...
I am right now telepathically telling my owl to stay away from Nox.
Of course.
For the record.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you see the owls kind of maybe get too close and it might try to snap.
Yeah.
Crunch.
Yeah, but it's not going to just eat them.
Crunch.
So is everyone all set?
You know, for used to being a dead horse, you got quite a stomach now. There's a dead thing right there. Eat it. Eat that.
It shakes its head. Not dumb. Unless it's immune to poison. It's not.
Is a common immunity though. Find someone who's immune to poison.
Okay. What do you guys talk about anything, or?
Does anybody know if we just killed one of these purple worms? Does anybody know if they layer together? Are we relatively safe from another attack, or should we be on the lookout for?
I'm not even from this plane. How would I know?
That's why I'm saying, does anybody? I didn't say, hey, Hunter, what do you think?
It doesn't seem like I don't think attacks by these sort of things are common. But
So like queen worm, baby worm, mom worm situation.
Or just friend worm,
Baby worm. Dude.
or just another random worm.
Grandpa worm. Dude.
Wow.
So you guys just talk about worms and then head off, continue your journey, or talk about worms as you're walking.
Yeah, I'm gonna send my whichever way direction we go in. I'm going to have my owl sort of range ahead and with a telepathic link to keep an eye on movement ahead.
Okay. One thing, yeah, with all these familiars, I just don't do dungeon crawls with them, so they could always be a room ahead of you, but no further than that, or something's just gonna happen and it's gonna die. Because it's just such a pain when all these people have like their familiars explore an entire dungeon while they sit in one room. I'm like, right. I'm not doing it.
I'm only gonna keep him in.
He'll stay up ahead.
I'm not gonna send him ranging all over the place. I'm just giving us a little bit of advance notice of what we're headed into.
Yep.
If I were to get the spell Arcane Eye, would you allow something like that?
Which one does that do?
I mean, it's kind of like a... Hold on.
That's like an invulnerable eye, isn't it?
I don't know off the top of my head.
You create an invisible magical eye within range that hovers in the air for the duration. Up to 30. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing as a familiar. As an action,
it's invisible.
It's invisible and it can't be destroyed. It has no health, basically.
It's like a spy eye.
Basically.
But it's still like a familiar. It can't go through walls or anything. So I mean, I don't see the difference. But yeah, you use it the same way.
Yeah.
All right. So
the
your
eye
owls.
can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch in diameter. But yeah, okay.
Yep.
I don't have it, so it's not even a problem. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
All right. So what are we doing? Where are we headed?
Down.
We gotta find the next portal, right?
Yeah.
Portal.
Aye. But we don't know where that portal might be.
Not necessarily.
Oh, we crawling? Crawl.
I guess.
So
I just
what?
would like.
So looking at your map, what floor are you going to next?
Hang on a second. We are going to.
So you went from 1 to 10.
We're on 10 now.
No, I don't remember. I think you did
We went
2,
from
right?
1 to 10. We want to go. Okay, if we did 2, then we're on level 12 right now, and we want to go to level 14.
I don't recall. Did we open another door somehow?
We didn't. Yeah, you're right. We did.
The other gate was actually the same. It was the wizard where you tap it with the wand. So you would have just known that and went right through it. And then you guys got the purple worm, and now we would make it to the next level.
So if we are we finding the is it assumed that we're finding the gates?
With the map, yeah. Kind of know where they are.
Then, so the first gate took us to level 10, the second gate took us to level 12, and the third one would take us to 14.
Okay, so 12 to 14. All right.
Oh.
Wells on this one. So as you come to the entrance of this new level, you notice the doors of this place are like massive. They're clearly giant doors. Our giants used to live here at some point.
We're on floor 14 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's eerily quiet down here, and you guys kind of move forward. Everyone give me stealth checks.
Oh. Sorry, folks.
No. There was never an expectation to succeed on something like that.
Can I give myself guidance?
How?
Oh God!
Would it matter?
Kurgan is just being as loud and obnoxious as possible.
I think I'm actively beating my armor with my hammer.
Come at me, bro. Come at me.
Well, he's got a bucket stuck on his foot. Clunk, 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 clunk.
Dwarf here.
It's funny.
Oh God.
Just have a waking nightmare and start screaming.
I would do that, but it would hurt my throat. Next campaign, I need to choose a less damaging voice.
We gotta put pillows on your feet.
The magical feet pillows of Antioch.
1, 2, 5.
All right, so let me just do it this way. So, you guys are walking through. Your owls are up ahead. I'll say your guys are kind of like here, coming inside of a new section. Your owls would be up ahead. All of your owls, or just some?
Mine's
I can only
just chilling-
speak of mine.
I think only
Mine's just chilling on my
one
shoulder.
owl is probably enough. Should something bad befall him.
And did that owl send me any warning of things to come?
Your owl sees nothing. I mean, that's the thing. If you need to check into your owl just can't talk to you. So you would either have to be through your owl's eyes, and then that makes you kind of...
Telepathic connection if he's within 100 feet.
Yeah, but
So,
doesn't it say... Let me see. Don't you lose your own senses?
no. You can talk to the owl within 100 feet just telepathically without
Okay.
looking through his eyes.
But owls don't talk. They don't have a language. So how does that work?
It's technically not an owl, it's a fae or something.
It's a fae and it's a telepathic connection.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, it doesn't see anything anyway, so yeah, you don't get any warning because these come from the ground like everything else here that lives.
Oh.
They burrow, so owls are pretty much useless. I'll find every animal that the owl can't see. I'm just messing with you. Actually, these are what's in this level. That's what I was just looking for. So yeah, as you guys are walking through this new level, your owl's up ahead. You're coming around this corner, and then you just hear these almost like insect noises, like you hear through the sound right now, and these kind of scorpion-like creatures just come burrowing out of the walls on the sides of you. One's here. One's there.
Oh no.
Another one comes burrowing from behind. Trying to... Alright, there's that one. And then the one up here. Alright. So yeah, you just hear these as these things kind of burrow out of the ground, and clearly they look like they are hungry as their pincers in the front of their mouths. It's like as they look at you guys. Everyone roll initiative.
Fucker.
There's a good roll.
I have the worst initiative rolls in this game.
Come on.
It's so funny because I think for the first I don't even know,
Whoa.
probably dozen sessions. My initiative rolls were so good every time, and then since then it's just been an absolute.
Okay. So. And I'm rolling the worst for
We
initiatives.
can live with that.
All right, so these 3 come out. Hunter, you are first.
Okay, I'm gonna have Nox fly me over to.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, you do it over here now. Oh, thing's blocking the thing.
All right. Yeah, as you're going at this thing, you can. Its eyes are like kind of doing that little spiral thing. Like the old fashioned black and white little spiral signs that when you spin them, they kind of make you dizzy. But you shake it off.
I'll dismount from Nox and make 2 attacks.
That hits. Okay.
So,
That hits.
damage. And then I'll have Nox do 2 attacks as well, and then fly away.
Have Nox make me a charisma saving throw.
2.
All
Does
right.
get +4, but that's only 11.
Okay, so on the failed, the creature Nox cannot take reactions until the start of its next turn, and it rolls a d8 to determine what it does during that turn. 7. On a 7 or 8, the creature makes 1 melee attack against a random creature, or it does nothing if no creature is within reach.
Okay, I guess even me odd the creature then?
A random creature, yeah.
Oh, gets to attack that guy.
So
Let's see.
it gets its 1 attack.
He'd probably do the talons.
Nice.
Oh,
Oof,
nice.
nice.
Granted, not the biggest hit, but still.
Yeah.
Wait, it didn't do the crit. So 2 more d4.
Okay.
So 16.
Got it.
It doesn't get the move anymore though. It says it because of that effect though, correct?
Your on a failed start, the creature can't take reactions until the start of its next turn intervals. Yeah, because I guess this determines what it does. So
Okay. All right. That will end my turn then.
Kurgan.
Would my knowledge of caves and on all this kind of area clue me in what these things are and how to proceed?
Trying to
In other
think
words,
how.
would I know whether or not it's a good idea not to look at them?
Give me a history check. Unfortunately, no.
Okay, then I will swing my warhammer.
These aren't that common. I don't think.
Huh?
Oh, so yeah, you would give me a Are you? So you're running up to which one? This one down here?
I'm not running up to anything. It's
Oh.
it came out right next to me.
It's a good square away from you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, one square.
Oh.
Or I can't really. Now I'm having a hard time seeing. Yeah, it's one square.
Okay. I mean, if I don't know what these things are, then I'm not going to realize that I shouldn't look at it, so I'm just going to attack it.
Okay. So give me
Charisma saving throw.
Yep, charisma saving throw.
Ugh, come on now. And Hunter, am I too far away from you?
I think it's gonna matter.
Seriously?
Roll me a d8.
Roll a d8. All
Yeah.
right. I'm sorry, Shepard, in advance, just in case.
So yeah, as you start to run up to this thing, you see its eyes going, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa," and then your eyes are going, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa," and you don't do anything for your turn. All right, Shepard.
All right, I'm leaving, going away from these things.
So it would like be after this turn that everyone's like, wait a minute, let's not try to look at these things. Something's going on. But since these things aren't, I wouldn't think they're that common, or even to recognize them that quickly.
Oh,
It's all just happening. They just pop
the
out of a
caster
wall.
wouldn't want to jump into melee either. Anyway, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my bird help me, and then I'm gonna have Raven help me, and then I'm going to attack with Eldritch Blast.
All right. So you were within 30 feet of it when you first looked. So yeah, you would have to do your charisma saving throw.
Well, good thing that's your stat. Oh yeah.
Yep. So as you're having your bird attack it, if it's looking, okay, it's gonna have to do the same.
Okay. He's got -2.
Bird.
Your bird just like flops up, does nothing.
I'm sleeping.
No, it just failed. You have to roll the d8.
What do I have to roll?
Roll a d8. We'll see what it does.
It attacks.
A 6. The creature takes no action but uses all of its movement to move in a random direction. So roll. Okay, 1. I'm just gonna do a quick roll. Where's your bird? Oh, wait, where is he? Oh,
Just
okay.
opposite the Umber Hope from me.
What? So, if it was, you said it was on your shoulder, right, when it first started?
Yeah, it was on my shoulder.
So, yeah, you're like, go get him, bird, and it just flies. I'll do another roll. Give me roll a d6. 1, 2, 3. It's about 7. Roll 1d7. We'll say 1 is like right above you, and then we'll go around you. See which way it goes. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a d8. Roll a d8. Sorry. We'll just keep to 4. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so it kind of 1, 2, 3. Oh, it kind of goes in that direction anyway. So it would kind of head directly towards it.
Good job, Raven.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's more confused than anything.
What, the enemy's out. Okay. Eldritch Blast.
Okay. That hits. I like that dice. Alright. That hits. I really like those dice. Did you make those? Like,
Yeah,
did you? Yeah,
tested them
that's
as well.
cool. That hits too. Two. 29. Yeah, it's like, and you see like its hard shell crack.
Nasty bug.
Anything else?
That'll be it.
Joda. Charisma saving throw.
You do get a +4.
Yeah. When a creature starts its turn within 30 feet of it and is able to see it.
I will just pour 10 to 15 on this.
Okay.
It'll be like a night. It'll be.
Yep. You pass. I mean, it's 15, the charisma saving throw, so.
Okay. We're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20.
So, like, right before they burst out of the wall, you had a quick vision of this happening, and you're like, wait.
Yeah. So, could I tell now that I probably shouldn't be looking at them?
I think everyone kind of got the hint the first round, so now they would be able to easily say they avert their eyes.
Okay. I will bestow curse on this guy.
Okay.
I'll choose wisdom.
Okay. Oh, the one right above you?
Yeah.
Yep. He gets an 8.
Okay. And then I'll look away from him. And away from all of them. And
Okay.
I will end my turn.
All right. It's their turn. Let's see. So what does the curse do to this one above you?
So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage on each of its turns, or it wastes its action doing nothing.
Okay. It gets a 2. The one next to Hunter, I'll roll to see who it attacks. It goes after Hunter. Goes to claw you. For 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 12 slashing.
Okay.
And then its mandibles, it goes to try to bite. It's a 25.
Yep.
Oof. Why do they roll so well?
For 18 slashing. Okay. The one down below is going to come out.
It's going to attack the raven, right?
Nah. You look like a better meal. So it's going to go and claw at you. A 24.
Arrgh.
For 9 slashing. And then it's going to try to bite. Gets a critical hit.
What?
Yeah. For 33 slashing damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
These things.
Hunter.
Do I need to make another save or?
Unless you avert your eyes, which would give you disadvantage on the attack rolls.
No, Hunter's not gonna avert his eyes.
All right. So yep, give me the save. Oh, that's a really good charisma. Yeah, you're like looking its eyes like.
Can I borrow some of that?
I need to. Yeah.
With a roll like that, I think you should stun the Umber Hulk.
I'm gonna pump in as a bonus action. I'll cast Searing Smite,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to hit him. Gonna whack him. $16.
That misses.
All right, next one.
Pee, wee, wee, wee. That's what its eyes look like.
20.
That one hits.
All right, regular damage, normal. Then the Searing Smite. And it needs to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Gets a 20. Got a
Okay,
17 plus 3.
It not on fire then. All right, and then I'll have Nox try to make his saving throw as well. Or maybe I'll have Nox avert his eyes. I don't know if it's smart enough.
Intelligence of 9? Yes. If you
Okay,
tell it
I'll-
to.
Nox avert your eyes, stupid! And he'll make his 2 attacks at disadvantage.
I mean, it's pretty much as smart as Kurgan.
Wow.
Still hits.
I mean, technically.
Then the Talon,
If Kurgan were any smarter, he'd be offended.
12 is not going to hit though.
Nope. So the 8.
Okay.
Okay.
So that'll end its turn. And that'll end both our turns.
Okay. Kurgan.
Kurgan is going to make a brilliant decision. He's going to avert his eyes, and he is going to cast at the 4th level Spirit Guardian.
Pleasure.
Gesundheit,
Thanks.
which is a 15-foot radius,
Pew, pew, pew.
which will affect that Umber Hulk on the beginning of its turn. I believe the casting of that I can control it as a bonus, but I think the casting of it is an action.
Yeah, casting it would be an action.
Correct. And so with my bonus action, I'm going to cast. I can't cast a spell now. Yep, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
I'm averting my eyes.
So it has to make a saving throw.
A wisdom on the top of its turn.
Okay. Kurgan Shepherd.
Okay.
Are you averting your eyes? Alright, give me the save. Everyone's like, I can do this! I can do this!
Hey, charisma, that's my thing.
Oh, of course.
Hey, yeah.
I'm gonna have my bird do it. Do a help action, so he has to make it.
He fails. Roll me D8, wasn't it?
Raven was never very charismatic.
Nope.
No.
A 3, he does nothing. He's just sitting there. Oh, God.
Jeez. I guess Eldritch Blast.
That hits. Oh my God. That hits.
Yeah, it is.
And that misses.
Well, it equals out.
Yeah. Alright. Nice. So 30 does some good damage.
Does it sound like it's blooded?
It's like its shell keeps cracking, like just making these high pitched noises. Yeah, it's getting hurt. It's looking really bad. Well, mostly bad. They all are actually, except for the top one. Is that it?
No, the one that's stuck.
Yeah, that'll be it.
All right, Joda.
So, I don't remember. Can he take reactions against me if he's cursed? I mean, it doesn't say. I guess that he can. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at the guy. And,
Okay. I know, right? Funk. That's what happens. Yeah, he looks up. It's like immediate.
I wouldn't lose concentration if I was affected by him, would I?
Oh, that's a good. What does it say? I don't think so. No, because it doesn't say. So.
Okay.
Unless it says incapacitated.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just. I mean, I'm just gonna firebolt down.
So.
But I guess I have to. Make
Yeah, you have to give me the save first. Christmas saving throw.
Do I get? Am I close enough to get my plus from him?
No, you gotta be 10 feet.
All right, so.
I don't get that sweet seat 30 feet range until level 18.
Save.
Nice. You pass.
Okay.
You're like, if they can do it, I can do it. And your eyes like watering as you're.
Yeah, we'll just firebolt this guy. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
Which one are you shooting?
Probably this one.
Okay. 26 damage. Your firebolt just explodes its head, and it like all this nasty white fleshy stuff comes out like a lobster all over Hunter and the bird thing, and it just starts like eating it, pecking it off.
Nice. And that will end my turn.
Okay. They're up next. So the one up next to Joda will do his save. Oh, at disadvantage. It failed anyway. Got a 3. And then the other one below, it's going to do its
Wisdom saving
save.
throw.
Yep.
Come on.
Gets a 10.
Takes full damage. And takes that much.
Okay. But it runs away from your your spirit guardians, and it comes after. Yeah, click, 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 and it comes over at Shepard. Since you're averting your eyes, you don't get an opportunity check because you're not looking at it, and it attacks Shepard.
Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's not there.
It misses, and then it attacks. Tries to bite. It's a 26.
Hits.
For 15 slashing. It's like I don't know what they make. The other one's dizzy. Hunter.
Mine died. What the? Oh, there's one over there. Yeah, I can make there.
So
I'm not gonna hurt my eyes. I'll do it in my save first.
Yep. Oof. Just made it. That's so. I mean, you pretty much have to like get a 1, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that's insane.
What did you roll?
A 3.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you got it. Yeah, you pretty much have to get a 1 to fail.
I rolled a 1 there.
Yeah, there you go.
but then a 17.
All right, that one hits. Okay, still going, but a lot of its lobster parts are coming out.
I love Nox fly over, looking at the floor. Get
So
him,
this
Nox!
would be at disadvantage.
Yeah. Nope. Try the talons.
Nope. Miss.
Shucks. Okay.
Okay.
Damn it, Nox.
Mr. Kurgan.
All right. I'm. Can I have heard which way he went?
I mean, yeah. Like,
I can hear the. I can hear the
I mean,
combat
this thing's
going on over there.
massive and big. There's no way you wouldn't have heard it.
You just have
All right.
to
I'm
keep it-
going to. I'm going to move to.
Yeah, I can see you like looking down, like I'm not gonna.
I'm going to move there in order to bring up the to
Yep, I got
affect
it.
him with this. Okay, and then I'm going to, with disadvantage, take a swing at him.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 20 plus 10. And with disadvantage, so I'm going to do that again if the needs. Same thing.
Yep. That hits.
Okay, so that's going to be 8 for the hammer, 8 for the fire, and 2d8 for the thunder. I think that's it. Oh, +5 for my strength and magic hammer.
All right, you. It's like for you, since you're so short and this massive thing, it's like you're hitting a pinata where you're like you're closing your eyes and you swing up and you hit the kind of point where its shell comes to and it just bursts open and all this nasty white gook starts pouring out all over you like a river, and then it just like drops next to you. And you're just like covered in this mound of like white, gooey,
Shepherd.
fleshy lobster
Shepherd,
poo.
are you all right? Do you need some healing?
I need a towel.
I totally do not know what you just said.
Yeah, it's like splashed up.
Oh, sorry, lass. I give her a handkerchief.
Okay, is that it?
Do you need healing, Shepherd?
I'm good.
Then yeah, that's it
All right,
For now.
Shepherd.
I guess I'll Eldritch Blast this one.
Joda?
No, is that one dead?
No, this is the one that's cursed by Joda.
Oh.
That's the only one left.
It's the only one left. You can take it.
You sure?
does damaging it end the curse.
It gives it a save though, right?
I guess just gets a save every time.
Oh, okay.
Turn.
Yeah, just on his turn, it takes it.
Oh. All of them.
And I push him away from Joda.
Slams into the wall. All right.
Good job, Shepherd.
That'll be it.
Joda.
Yeah, I'll just move. We're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then yeah, I'll just turn around. So I gotta, I guess, charisma save.
You're further than 30 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Then I will just firebolt it.
Okay. That hits. Holy crap.
Those are some rolls.
Yeah, you do some massive damage. Is that it?
Yep.
Alright, it's going to do its wisdom save. It's a 19! What is your spell save DC? Joda?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is an 18.
Alright, so it is no longer
It's still
confused.
cursed. It could just.
Oh,
It's still cursed. It could just do it. Did you do it at disadvantage?
yep, I did a disadvantage.
Okay.
So,
It will. Yeah, it is still cursed, but you can do something this turn.
okay. It's going to burrow and get the hell out. It just starts burrowing into the ground to try to save itself. Are you guys gonna let it go, or are you gonna go after it?
Seems dangerous. We should probably kill it.
I'll do a Toll the Dead if I can.
So it burrows 20 feet down. Hunter. I mean, you killed its friends. I don't think it's gonna come back.
Yeah.
Doesn't think that way.
But it could end up slaying some poor.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's a good way to look at it.
Some poor
Hunter's
adventurer.
gonna hop on Nox and fly over to the hole. And just aim down. Actually, getting to use his new longbow. And for good measure, he'll charge up the branding smite into it and let fly with a bow shot.
Okay.
Yeah, misses that.
Ricochets.
Almost at the 18. But that'll hit. And then the branding smite.
So, what is... Okay. Is branding smite a thing you do before or after it hits?
Branding smite, it was a... So I guess branding smite before I shot, it's a bonus action spell, so it holds until I hit.
Okay. But yeah, that's kind of weird because you shot an arrow. That's why I'm like, how does that really work?
Branding smite is the only one you can do with a straight up weapon attack. All the other ones require melee attacks.
Okay.
It's the only one that works like that. So an extra 7 radiant damage, so 17 total. Probably not enough.
It's nope. It's still going, but barely. Is that it?
That ends my turn.
All right, Kurgan.
I think it's getting away at this point.
Did you say that it went down a hole?
Yep, 20 feet.
And I don't think then that my
I don't think you
Toll
can.
the Dead will work. That I can see, so I wouldn't have been able to cast it anyway without looking at it.
Yeah, you can't see it at the moment from your current.
And I can't get close enough, so I'll move in that direction.
You can dash.
But I don't think. Oh, I can dash, but it'll still be 15. I'd have to jump down the hole in order to get it within my Spirit Guardians. Hang on 1 second. It is. It is. I mean, I could jump down the hole, but I'm gonna dash over next to Hunter and just hold there.
Okay. Shepard.
I guess I'll make my way over there. I guess I'll dash to the hole.
Dash to a hole.
Okay. You guys love jumping after these creatures. Yeah, when you come up to this hole and look down, you can see it 20 feet.
I can't do anything else. I'm going. That'll be it.
Okay.
Get
Joda.
in the way.
Yeah, let's head over there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I see it?
Nope. You're just out of the way. You'd have to be right up to the edge.
Okay, I'll just end my turn.
Right. So on this turn, yeah, it goes down 20 feet, and then it kind of takes a right angle and goes another 20 feet.
But it needs to.
Oh, it does. Look at that.
Wisdom saving throw.
Ah, good going. Let's see. At disadvantage. Gets a 7. Never mind. It's not going anywhere. You guys still have it.
If it's stunned, does its eyes still do the thing that makes us have to save?
That is a, well, let's see, because when a creature starts its turn within 30 feet of the Umber Hulk and is able to see it, the Umber Hulk can magically force it to make a DC 15 Charisma saving throw. But if it can't do anything,
if it's
yeah.
stunned and can't do anything,
I mean,
you
it's
can't
not even
force
trying anyway. It hasn't done it to it hasn't done it to Hunter because it's trying to get away.
it. Okay.
So, yeah, I purposely didn't do it last round. So, Hunter.
I don't know. The rest of you guys are there. I'm just gonna have Nox go fly down and attack it. I'm not gonna waste any more arrows.
Okay. He folds in his wings and
Yep.
And then puts out his claws, his talons. Talons.
Oh, I'll actually have him make a dive.
Talons. Roar. Roar.
So I'll have him dive straight down and try to make him hit with an attack.
What is this thing called again?
A periton.
Umber.
Oh, periton. I want to get the picture.
So that one will hit. And since he did the dive attack, he'll do an extra 2d8 damage. So he does 15 damage. And then he'll fly back up out of the way.
Why I can't even find this in the game anymore. Where did I put it?
You put it under...
Oh, you changed the name. That's why.
Yeah, Nox.
I'm like, where did it go? They're pretty cool looking,
Oh yeah.
but weird at the same time.
Oh yeah, they're a weird thing. But they're so good. Their stats are so good.
So it hops down, attacks for, what was it, 6?
16, 15, and then...
Alright. Yeah, it just rips, it like grabs onto its back and it just rips open its shell. And the thing just kind of drops and just starts wiggling, and it dies.
Is your munchkin style.
Yeah, and then it starts picking at it, eating its lobster meat.
Good job, everybody. Good job.
I
Oh god, that was yeah, so you guys killed these weird crab-like lobster insect creatures, and you find yourselves at the entrance to level 17. And I guess this is where we're gonna end our game.
Good job, everybody. Way to destroy all the things.
Granted, the worm would have been horrible if it would have been able to hold on to Shepard. Would have sucked.
Good
Yeah.
job that it swallowed Shepard, who has a dimension door available.
Jesus, excuse me.
Yeah, won't make that mistake again.
Aiming clutch.
No, actually, I rolled to see who was going to attack, and it attacked Shepard. I wasn't going to purposely pick somebody for that, because that would have been wrong. Because it would always attack Kurgan, and everyone would be like, why does it keep attacking Kurgan?
Yeah, my plan was actually...
Kurgan did shovel your
but not
You're
today.
hot
So
tub,
I mean,
not
that's why
today,
he's.
Ethan.
Every time
Alright.
it snows and he doesn't do it, you guys gonna notice he gets targeted a lot.
Rob didn't shovel the hot tub again.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta jet tonight, so
Alright.
I'll see you guys. I'll see Joda. Are you good for next Monday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds
I'll
good.
see you then. I'll see the rest of you on Tuesday.
All right.
Sounds good.
Have a good
Good
night.
night.
Yeah, so that was fun.
It was a good game.
Yeah.
I feel a little bad. So I told you about like the game that got canceled. Obviously, I like
Yeah.
freaked out about.
Wait,
Dude, I
wait,
freaked-
wait,
I
wait.
got
Let me turn
freaked
off
out.
the stream. All right. I don't know if anyone watched, but yeah.
Yeah.
Just no, it's just me and Funk.